Fused from beast to jet, we produce our waves rocking. Turn up the juice. It's the Stephen Day Show. The truth unfolds. You ready to know? Raw and uncut, we let it flow. It's the realest, let your mind blow. We got some stories that shake the blocks, from hip-hop tales to ticket clocks. Every episode, we raise the stock. In this podcast world, we on top. Yes, Thursday night, we about to blast off. Steve and Dave kicking it, never saw. We got the game on lock, no sign of loss. The mics are charged, now cruise the ball. So tune in, it's the ultimate vibe. Cause this is the podcast. Step up and subscribe.
You don't have to have a mass channel to make it happen, you know?
Where everybody knows.
I do not sound like that.
It's the only place to go.
You know, that's what the whole freedom of speech is.
That's a good point. Everybody gets a list.
You don't have to agree with it, but you best defend the right to do it.
If you don't know your right, you don't have it. From the 30 South, let the rhyme succeed. Our voices loud, like it's a stampede. Get your headphones ready, we're about to revive. With the kings of the airwaves, here it live.
Teach these government nerds that all swear an oath to it what our freedoms are because they're so lazy. They don't.
Fun night. I haven't left that hard in a long time.
You know, don't live on the past or take the present for granted and only think about the future.
People are wearing blinders. They don't understand what
I'm not going to apologize for that. We're calling him an idiot. I'm really disappointed in you. Something that you just didn't agree on.
had all my money on you tonight. I'm guilty of inciting my constitutional rights.
From the studio to your world we pray.
I don't
It's
think
just begun. Watch us misbehave. It's the Stephen Dave Show, where everybody knows. Turn it down, let the truth unfold. Hardcore rap with a swagger that's bold. It's the Stephen Dave Show, where everybody knows. Steve Harloha brings the noise with flair. They do not hear, man. Catch them if you dare.
What's up? I gotta fix that. That doesn't seem right. The intro. It's like, I don't know. The music's too loud or something. There's something not right with it.
I love it.
No, I like it too. It's just something's too loud, or yeah, I don't know. Something's off.
I love it. What's up, everyone? What's up, Gary?
Oh, Garrett's here. Garrett, and you know what else? AKA Heather Joy.
Mm-hmm.
Emotional damage.
I was just looking for that. What is
Me, baby, me.
Okay.
Me, baby, me.
Loving that one. Sorry, man. Wasn't expecting that. Good one. So, how was everyone's week?
Oh, mine same.
Look.
Hey, X Boot Looker's here. What's up, X Boot? And Red Pill, Ken. What's up, Ken? Hopkinson. Just gonna say hi to everyone real quick. Steve-O, Neil, Liberty Train. Oh, that's me. Cheryl Rich. Okay. Yeah, same old for me. I know I got stories. I just sat down. I haven't thought about them yet.
No.
It did happen this week.
Work makes Dave a dull boy.
All work, no play. Snooks.
Sorry, I'm busy choking on a Cheez-It. God. So Snooks lied to me yesterday, by the way.
Liar.
Was on Axe
Now I feel
and
like an
Nacho.
asshole.
She was on Axe and Nacho and told me you made a short about me going into the bathroom on cam on accident. And she's like, she's like, Steve Short about you in the bathroom, LOL. And I'm like, what? He posted something and I didn't know. So I went to your channel look and I couldn't find it. So she lied.
She didn't lie.
You made
It's members only because I don't want to make it public.
oh my God, my best friend and I didn't even see it. And
I
I'm not a
thought you- I
freaking
thought-
I thought I was a member, bro. What's going
So
on?
did I.
here?
I thought you got gifted a membership or something. So I thought
My
I
ball,
thought you would have
what's
seen
going
it.
on? Let me see if it
For
says here. It
sure.
says, let's see this.
Here you go. You ready?
Oh, wait,
Ready?
wait. Don't do it yet. Does it show?
I got it pulled up.
No, it says I'm a member 5 months.
Oh yeah. So if you go to my channel homepage and go down to I forgot. It says members something. Members videos. But I got it pulled up. I can just hit play.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Listen, I was just showing you my toilet. Down, I'm gonna be fighting a kangaroo.
Dave
God,
would
this
too.
is a
I
real
vouch for that. Dave would be like, Dave, your camera's on.
Are we gonna have to listen to you go to the bathroom?
Yeah. Put him backstage.
No, if he knew what he was doing.
Made it off like I knew what I was doing.
Everybody knew what he was doing.
But toilet. No shame.
I just wanted
Ronnie.
to-
Ronnie. Wait, I almost walked into the bathroom with my camera on. That's pretty bad. You know what I was doing? I was gonna go to the bathroom.
Definitely gonna be a short.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, it was horrible editing. I don't know, the editing software I used was all screwed up or something. But yeah, what's good, Ronnie? Aloha, brother. Good to see you, man. You know what? I was gonna text you again today, Ronnie, because I texted you like, I don't know, 5 or 6 times in the last week and a half. But it turns out it wasn't like my phone was screwed up. So same with a few customers. I missed a few texts. I missed a few. So I was like, man, I haven't heard from Ronnie. I hope he's right. He's not even responding. But then it turns out you had no idea I was even trying to text you. So, oh, Heather.
Much love, Heather.
Oh, right on. Thank you, Heather. Hold on. We got to give a shout out for that. I do like this one.
Getting down with the super chat. For the love me, you know I'm back. Getting down with the super chat. For the love me, you know I'm back.
Yes. Thank you, Heather.
I gotta remember when I'm eating not to like inhale things. Just you're supposed to swallow. Don't
You ever
inhale.
do that when you're not eating, just like your saliva and it goes down the
Yeah.
wrong tube? Oh,
Just
man, I hate that.
over 40, not that I am over 40, but I could be. But after at 40, you choke on anything. You could choke on like air. Literally, you could just swallow wrong or cough wrong, and you're just like, just a
Yeah.
minute for about a half hour until you get whatever it was out. What's up, Rank?
Renke.
Dude.
Renke.
Love
But has
that guy.
everyone seen my Ginger Billy short? I know you have, Dave, because you left a comment.
Mm-hmm.
But I finally got around to finishing it because I just needed that one clip with Nina, you know? And I think it's great, but it doesn't really have any views. I was like, what the hell is going on, man? But I'm going to play that real quick. And if you like it, please go watch it again to give me that one extra view because I think this is like the best short I ever made. My Ginger Billy doll came in the mail. Let's open it up. Oh, yeah. We'll put this right here. Didn't Ginger Billy say something about...
So, fellas, if you're married, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you. Don't let your wife see it. She might cheat on you with it.
Baby, I'm home. Hi, Pablo. Where's Daddy? Hope he's not here. Ooh.
All right, I'm back. Oh man, I should have listened to Ginger Billy. See, I love that. I love that short.
I like it too. You should have shown her like outside against the house, making out with it, but it's great.
I know, but you know, you can only get her to do so much. Right? You only want it.
Oh, I love it.
There's Nina right there. She's listening. Chris Gilbert.
It would have been cool.
I think that's a great video. But you know what? I put out other shorts and like 2 or 3 days would go by and it would go from like 50 views to like 1,000 after like 3 days. So
it'd be funny if it had like lipstick kisses like on the side of the cheeks of the doll.
I sent it to Ginger Billy too. I emailed it to him.
He's probably a pretty busy guy. He'll get it. I know he'll get it.
Right.
I mean,
but I just hope he doesn't because like I made a short from when we had DMA on.
Yeah.
Shout out to DMA. And I put the short out and he was like, "Oh, dude, this is a great short. Do you mind if I share it?" I was like, "No, I don't mind at all. Go for it, you know?"
Yeah.
But when he said, he shared it, but he downloaded the short and then re-uploaded it on his channel. So he didn't really, I don't know. But anyway, so my short had like 500 views and then he shared it, but he downloaded, re-uploaded on his channel and shared it like that. So it was under his, and his had like 8,000 views. It's like, damn.
Whatever. It'll still get you exposure.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And plus, dude, DMA is cool as shit, man. He was on earlier live. I was watching him or listening to him.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I didn't see a notification, but of course I've been busy with mom all day. Well, not all day, but this evening.
Well, that's what DMA was live. He had his mom on. It was him and his mom.
Oh, that's awesome.
Which was pretty cool.
We got to have mom on one of these days, but she's old school, so she probably had to put her curlers in her hair for a couple hours earlier in the day and get cleaned up, and she'll probably put fancy clothes on, get out of the robe, mom. Yeah, she's old school, man. You don't go out of the house, without looking good. I come over and she's fussing with her hair. I'm like, "Mom, I don't care what you look like. You're on the couch. You don't have to look good for me." Anyway, we slammed some loose conies, loose burgers. You know what that is? You remember Vans, right?
Yeah. Stash used to love the loose burgers.
We had some onion rings from White Castle because they're super crispy at White Castle, and that's how we get down.
I haven't had White Castle in so long, dude.
And then I ate too much, of course, and I'm sitting there like a fat pig trying not to go to sleep. Yeah, I mean, not that I'm over 40, but if I was, and you ate too much, you start getting tired, like real fast.
I've been like that almost my whole life.
I hate that, dude. It's like something's dragging me. It makes me not want to eat.
Right. It's like a high. It's like every time I eat, it's like, that's why I don't eat all day. I eat at night. And then I wake up in the middle of the night and I'll stuff my face again.
Have you ever noticed like you eat a fat meal, right? And then you're all in your head. You can't think straight. You're kind of foggy. You don't get as much done. You're unproductive. But then like if you eat less and you're like kind of fasting, but not really, just water and stuff, and you're just more alert and clear. That's what I've been doing. I've been doing that for a couple of weeks. But honestly, I've been doing it because I've been busy, really more than I chose to do it. I just forget to eat, literally, because I'm always running, doing work. And
I choose not to eat during the day because if I do, I literally, I lag. I don't get anything done, and I know I won't. So I'm just like, nah, I'm hungry. Or I'll like take a bite or two, and then keep doing what I'm doing, and then taking that, just kind of nibble,
Snook.
snack.
Look at that. See, Craig said that. That's what I was thinking, man. That's what I was thinking.
Check your blood sugar and check it often.
William Defoe. We figured that out last week.
Yeah. What's good, Craig? Good to see you, brother.
Yeah, good to see you,
And
man.
Jeremy the Jester. Aloha.
Oh, I'm 60
And Ronnie.
now.
Ronnie, if you're still listening, Ronnie, if you're up to it, man, I'd love to have you pop up and say hi, man. I haven't seen you in a while.
Come on up, Pooh.
You know how to get here. Ronnie has full access to everything I own.
She does.
Except my beer. I won't share my beer.
Good to see you too, bro. Hey, Chris Gilbert. And I missed somebody else. Jeremy the Jester. Welcome, man.
Chris Gilbert, aloha.
Oh, blam.
Uh-oh. Mr. Denny Cola, Mr. John Denny Cola.
Uh-oh. Why did my feed stop? Dude, I got to quit watching the YouTube side, man. It is so lagged out. It's like 45 seconds.
I don't know why you do. I say it every week. I'm like, I don't know why you watch the YouTube side.
Remember,
like
all right, so when I pop people's links, right, I have to
that's
go
right.
to
That's
another
right.
window of YouTube.
You know what? I'm going to get you for Christmas. I'm going to get you a monitor like I got. So you can have 2 different tabs open on the same screen.
Ooh.
That's what because I have both. I got the StreamYard and I got the YouTube side open at the same time.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
So this is Christmas, and I'm going to get Dave a nice present. Just don't tell him what it is. Just don't tell him what it is.
I can't get you nothing because you already live in freaking Hawaii. So what do you get a guy that lives in Hawaii? Like, go outside and see the beach. What can I give you, you know?
I already have a lifelong lasting present.
I'll send you like a couple boxes of Cracker Jacks. Like, how about food that you can't get there? I could send you that.
Yeah, ketchup chips.
I could send you some ketchup chips, dude. Those are totally cheap to send or light. I'll send you.
Or you know what else I can't get here? Labatt Blue.
I'm not sending you beer, but I'll send you some chips. I haven't seen Labatt Blue here either.
That's what I used to drink. Well, that was 15 years ago, but that's what I used to drink when I lived there still.
What's up, Hologram Man?
Hologram Man, aloha.
Welcome. What? He's got 6 screens. All right. Well, that's just
6 screens.
Now you're just going off.
6 different monitors?
Dang.
That's the hookup, man.
I actually do have another like a TV above my computer that I probably could figure out how to put it in, but I probably need 2 keyboards, right?
I'm not sure.
I don't know how that would work. Well, you have, how many monitors do you have?
Just
2?
the one. Just the one, but it's...
Oh, you're split screen because it's bigger.
It's really wide. It's regular height, but it's really wide.
Is it as wide as your can?
Is my cam?
Can. Booty. Glutamus.
Booty. I don't have one. I don't have a butt. I'm the only plumber without a plumber's crack.
I was singing that yesterday. Fatty, 2x4. You're so fat, can't get to the door. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Remember that?
What about UGLY? You ain't got no alibi. You ugly.
You ugly. Yeah. That's old school. Do you guys ever out there in chat, do you guys ever go back to like when you grew up and go back to your genre of like the favorite time of your life and then just listen to all the music from your time and kind of have, I do that for memories, like, because I want to remember like what it was like. It brings back some crazy memories through different songs.
It's nostalgic for sure, man. Yeah,
like tapped into your brain, like some memories. It's like memory unlocked.
I did a couple of weeks ago. I was maybe more like a month or so ago, because I got a system in my work van because I'm in my work van half the day when I'm not working. I'm driving, so I got to have good sounds, right? And I have YouTube Music, and so I went to a playlist from like late '80s, early '90s, from
Yeah.
like when we were growing up, and I was just dude jamming it like we would have back then. So it's still on a good stereo. And dude, I just felt like I was back in the '90s, in the early '90s. It was weird.
It's awesome.
And then you start getting not flashbacks, but like, yeah, flat memories of like, God, remember that one time we were cruising and that dude, his name was Charlie. He had that, this is one of the thoughts I had. He had that Nissan pickup truck, but it was real
Oh yeah,
small.
I love Charlie, the gray one.
Yeah. Yeah, the gray one, yeah. And we
It was
were
low.
cruising down like Cherry Hill or something and just driving by other cars and we're all like pointing at their tire, like, your tire. And they're just like, what? And it's like so stupid when you think about it now, but we were like, it was funny as hell back then. Because then the people would be like, what's wrong with my tire? And they'd pull over and look, nothing wrong with it.
Well, the best was, I think the best was when we play fought on the side of the road outside your
Yeah.
house. I know we talked about this before, but we would go out on the side of a busy road and we'd like play fight and act like we were really punching each other. And then he'd fall down, and I'd fall down, and then people would be like stopping, going, "Hey, cut it out! What are you doing? They'll call the cops."
We causing traffic jams and shit because people stopped their car in the middle of a main road.
Yeah, we were just having. We didn't know what to do with ourselves.
We
And
were
then
good actors, man. That means we were good actors because we played it off good enough for people to stop traffic, you know.
that's what I thought. I mean, I really liked when we acted like we were holding the rope across the road. Like we were dug in with our feet and like hanging back with our hands clenched, like we had a rope on each side, and everyone stopped, like thinking we had an actual something across the road. And then like, you idiots, and we'd run.
See, that's just if YouTube would have been around back then and we would have recorded that, that's the stuff that would have made us famous.
Imagine if we could find the tape we made at the Roach Motel with the karaoke machine.
You're talking about the one on Telegraph, right?
I can't remember the name of it though.
No, but yeah, I know it's yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Where the Indian family owned it and
Yeah.
they also lived there. Yep.
And then when you would leave this motel, of course we were underage and they shouldn't have gave us a room, but they did. But when we would leave, we would smell like heavy curry powder because they were cooking some serious Indian food in that place, and it went through all the vents. So you smelled like.
You ever see those movies or stories about how hotels and they got like the secret halls? So like the people that own the place will work there. They like they walk through them and they can watch people. I wouldn't be surprised if that place had something like that, man.
You've been peeking. I do remember one time going there and looking under the bed. I dropped something and then I happened to look under the bed and there was like, I hate to say it, but there was like 3 wrappers and some condoms or some crap under there, and it was just, dude, it was so.
They didn't.
I
they
was
didn't have
gross.
the best house cleaning.
No, dude, it was so gross. And then we're like, okay, let's just ignore that and keep rapping. We were rappers back then. That was back when we met Kid Rock, back when he was a rapper, when he was like, what, 16?
Yeah, that was
15,
before
15.
Eminem ever came out. That's for sure.
Yeah, Eminem is kind of like, what is he now, like 44 or something?
No, I think he's the same age as us.
You think so? I thought he came out like 5 years after we got out of high school or something.
I can't remember, but I thought he was around the same age. But no, because when we met Kid Rock, we were 16 because he was a little bit old. Because I know Kid Rock's like 8 years older than us.
Yeah, Richie.
Bob Ritchie. Yep.
Bob Ritchie.
Damn it, Bobby.
Those were good times. So anyway, yeah. So sometimes when I got nothing to do, I go back and I go back and I look at the music. You know what's really crazy is if you ever look up Casey Kasem top 40 or whatever
Yeah.
from when you were like 14, and remember how long we would listen to song like all what 3 hours of songs just to hopefully be ready to hit record on our tape for that one song we liked.
Yeah, and you'd always get the DJ or the radio guy's voice in the beginning, or it always cut out towards the end, so you really never got the full song.
The worst was like if you thought you hit record and had
Mhm.
enough space on the end of the tape, but then the tape would stop like midway through and you're like, oh my God.
Dude, I used to have a VCR tape that remember Yo MTV Raps?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I used to record all my favorite videos and songs, and I had a VCR tape. The whole tape was just videos from Yo MTV Raps, but I wish I knew where that. It's probably in the garbage or thrown out somewhere, but I held on to that thing for a while. I remember because I was proud of that, man. I put a lot of work. I had like 30 or 40 videos on there.
Did I mean, I remember being in lunch. I mean, I'm not that old. If I was over 40, I'd tell you that. On Fridays, we had radio days at school during lunch, and we all were cliquey in high school or middle school. So some tables would be like headbangers, some tables would be rap, some would be like, I don't know, Britney Spears wasn't around, but that type of music, pop. So all the girls would be listening to something Janet Jackson or who knows. But I was always at the heavy metal table banging my head with like Craig Simpkins and those guys
Yeah.
every
See,
Friday.
I could pretty much almost go to any table because I've always loved all music. But
What's up,
I was
Count
thinking that's
Derpula?
weird because I was thinking about this the other day. That's weird because I've always loved all music. But the other day, what I was thinking about is every time I'm driving, like 90% of the time, I'm still listening to rap.
Yeah, yeah. Unless I'm
Mm.
around like other adults, because for whatever reason, other people my age don't. It's like they're weird. They don't like rap at all. Like, I don't understand it really, but one guy was like, "You're gonna play rock music, right?" After work. I'm like, "I'm playing whatever plays, bro. I got a playlist," and I hit the shuffle, and I'm like, "Show me something, Spotify or whatever I'm using." Like, surprise me, throw me all kind of music. But I mean, yeah, rap is dead because they suck.
Yeah, the rap nowadays. But that's the other thing. Like when I do, because I haven't listened. I don't even know the last time I listened to the actual radio. But Charlie Gabalden, aloha, brother.
Hey, Charlie.
But yeah, like what I do listen to is all like YouTube music. So, but like Tech Nine and like country rap, like Ryan Upchurch, Adam
Uh,
Calhoun, stuff like that. So it's like it's not radio play rap music, but yeah, pretty much
radio.
any radio play rap music nowadays is what the hell, Ronnie? Smack it around.
Bro, I don't
Let that
even know what
let that
they.
bugger know who's boss, Ronnie. Give it a old backhand. Tell it when you hear grown folk talking, you shut the fuck up. Yeah, I'm trying to get on this computer.
Um, I don't know. I don't know what's up. I don't even want to call it rap really these days. I just want to call it like glorify yourself, make your whole face metal and diamonds for whatever reason. Because somehow that doesn't make you ghetto rich. It makes you cool rich, which I think they look ghetto as crap, dude. Like
Right?
they don't even like they pop out. They're like dentures that go over your teeth. They clip in over your teeth and they're like
Yeah,
diamond.
like veneers or whatever.
I'm like, why would you pay like $500,000 for some snap-in diamonds on your teeth? I don't get that. I could spend $500,000 so much better than that.
Oh yeah.
I could eat Taco Bell every day for like 6 years or more, or more, 3 times a day. Yeah, that probably wouldn't be good for me, but kids don't do that at home.
The rap nowadays, I was just thinking, it's kind of like it doesn't even make sense. They're just like, hey, yeah, on a roof, yeah.
Hit it with the head. Yeah, they say a bunch of nothing, and they say a couple words. They're like,
yeah,
hit a in the bushes. Hit a 9 miller. You know, it's like, what?
And then they turn around and call themselves an artist. Like, no, you're just retarded, bro.
I hate how they take old music and take really good established music and then they turn it into something for themselves. I hate that.
Dude,
That's totally cheating, dude.
I know I told the story a long time ago, but I'll never forget this, man. When I was like a young teenager, like maybe 13 or 14. And I remember, I think it was a Run DMC song too. See, isn't it weird how I remember shit like that? But I think it was a Run DMC song too. And I was driving with my dad and I had the tape cassette. And I was like, no, Dad, you got to hear this new song. But what, I don't remember what song it was, but they used the beat and rhythm or whatever from a song from the 60s, right?
Yeah.
And right away, my dad was just like, oh, yeah, this is whatever. And I'm like, huh? No, this is Run DMC. And he goes, no, but they're using the music from. I'm like, no, they're not. This is Run. And he's like, I'm like, well, even if so, it doesn't matter. And my dad goes, the original is always better. The original is always better. I'll never forget that.
Freaking Charlie's gonna start rapping on his stream.
That'd be awesome, Charlie.
See now, Count Derpula, I respect you and everything, but I don't think Eminem's that good. Okay, I think in the beginning he was good, but now he's like what, 48, 47 years old. It's time to be done, I think.
I think his first, well, not his very first, but his second album, but the first album that made him famous. Second and third album were good, and then after that, he kind of just, I don't know.
To me,
he studied the dictionary, and he can just like rhyme shit, and it's just
and talk real fast. Like,
right, it just gets boring after a while.
Stan was probably like one of the ones that got me. When I heard Stan, that one got me. Like, I was like, wow, because it told me a story. It was crazy. And in the end, it had the twist. And you're like, wow, that was pretty good writing, But now it's just like.
I sit back with this pack of zigzags in his bag and his weed that gives me the shit needed to be the most meanest MC on this.
Right.
That was a good album,
Or will the real Slim Shady stand up or whatever that song was good. I'm Slim Shady.
Slim Shady.
But of course we were a lot younger then. But like now, I saw Eminem one time dressed in all green with like a Fidel Castro hat on, and I'm like, what kind of looks this dude going for? What is he, Cuban now? Like he's.
Well, there's Rank K. Oh, I gotta change the subject. Rank K, Purple Pills. That was written by Von Carlisle, otherwise known as Kaniva, and I was his plumber for like 5 years until I moved here.
Dude, I met him.
I met him on I worked for Phil's Plumbing, and Phil's Plumbing did warranty stuff for the warranty companies. So they sent me to his house. I had no idea who he was. Even when I got there, I had no idea. It's just like, actually, when I first got there, I was thinking like, damn, what is this? Like, because it was in a really nice neighborhood. It was in like Bloomfield Hills or something, I can't remember. And I'm like, what is this, like the neighborhood coke dealer or what? Because they're all like thugged out, gangster looking. And when I got there, everyone else there was like, I can't even remember the names right now, but like Obi Trice, like a bunch of the local Detroit rappers at the time. Completely clueless. I'm just there for the plumbing, right? I'm like, hey, so he's like, yeah, it's over this way. We walk through this hall, down through like this family room type deal. And he's like, "Oh, 1 second, man. I gotta grab my phone." So he like leaves me there, and I look on the wall, and there's this big poster with a gold record in it, and it's D12, and Eminem was in there, you know. So I'm like, "Is that Eminem?" And then I'm like looking, and then I noticed that Vaughn was in there too, and I was like, and he comes back, and he's like, "All right, man, it's this one." I'm like, "Is that you, dude?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, that's my band." And he just kept walking. I was like, "That's your band? Who's your band?" And he's like, D12. I'm like, "Oh shit, D12." So, but anyway, yeah, Purple Pills. Vaughn wrote that song, and that's what bought him that house that I was in.
Yeah, I was just thinking about this comment. All AI generated music is the future, which is absolutely ludicrous. And you're
Yep.
right, because I wouldn't buy it for 50 cents. Boom, boom, boom. Joke of the day, guys. I'm such a dad. It was good though, because he used ludicrous. You ever heard stories about 50 Cent? About how Suge Knight would run around and like intimidate all the rappers? He'd come in 15 deep, 15 guys pop out of a caravan and then go shake rappers down and let them know that they were going to be paying dues and because they were in his city or whatever. Well, when he went to 50 Cent, I saw this documentary. They all rolled up on 50 Cent and he rolled outside with a couple things under his shirt and was all alone and said, well, whatever you want to do, let's do it. Let's do it. Like, I'm not paying you nothing. I don't care if there's 15 of you, whatever, let's get down. So I knew he was real, you know what I mean? He's not from where is Eminem? He says he's from 8 Mile, right? But if you look
He's
up his past,
from Warren.
yeah, he's from Warren, Michigan, which is not 8. I mean, that is not. It's
Hey Warren.
you know.
Yeah, it's not hood. It's not hood.
Hood, dude. And I've heard him say himself that, you know, Eminem is a character. Marshall Mathers is a character. It's all a character. That's not really him. But when he's in
Yeah.
public, that's his persona. He becomes Eminem. But, you know, at home he's not Eminem. Whatever. LSP's in the house.
Lord
What's
Spike.
up? Oh, you had it already. Anyway, 50 Cent was the real deal, if you ask me. If you wanted to see a
Great
thug
music.
life, yeah.
He had great music too, man. Especially his first album or CD or whatever you want to call it. Dude, that was every song on there was great. Still is.
I remember watching a video of 50 Cent explaining that. He was talking about the Suge Knight thing when the 15 guys showed up, and he's like, you know, your brain tells you to run, and he goes, where am I going to run to? My mama, my sister, my brother? Because where am I going to run to? I'm going to run back to me. So I ain't running. I was like, wow, this dude may be a real rapper. Let's watch this guy. Anyway,
Go shorty. It's your birthday.
right.
Well, that's kind of like okay, I'm gonna ask this for anyone in chat too.
What's
Tupac,
this?
Tupac or Biggie?
Tupac for me.
See, I've always been more of a Biggie. I don't know, just the style of music I like better. I mean, I like both. I still listen to both, but I prefer.
I mean, Biggie to me just looked like a marshmallow, so I know that's mean, but
Right.
when
But
I
no,
watched him talking about girls and stuff, I was just like, yeah, okay, bro.
I like the style of rap.
I did too, but Tupac was pulling the girls. I mean, because he was handsome, but I don't know about Biggie was pulling them because he had money, in my opinion. But Tupac was real to me. Like he had street fights. He was in and out of prison. Not that that's a good thing. I'm just saying what he was rapping about, he lived. And so I can respect that. Whereas Biggie was more like, I don't know if he was gangster. Look at oh, wow. Wait, he said it too. I love it. That's a double gay. Bootlicker's on Tupac. Heather's on Biggie. West Side for LSP. West Side till I die. Anyway, they're both gone. And who benefited from that?
Diddy.
Mr. Bad Boy himself. Diddy. There was no one left after they were gone. And then he came in with that song talking about, and like we were just talking about how they used old music.
Yep.
He used every step you take, every move you make, I'll be watching you. I mean, I could pull up the lyrics for that song and you'd be like, is Diddy sad that Tupac died? Or is he literally saying, now that you're gone, you're going to open up the gates for me, like bringing him money? Like, because now he can make his music, which wasn't as good, but now he's all there is left. Anyway, I read the lyrics. They were pretty weird. What's up with Vanilla Ice and Suge Knight? I never heard nothing about this.
You don't remember when they had that beef or whatever, and Suge Knight dangled Vanilla Ice off the balcony of like a hotel room or something?
I didn't know that was real. I just thought that was a hoopla.
Oh yeah, I seen an interview with Vanilla Ice telling a story. He was like, "Dude, he holding me by the ankles over the balcony. Like if you would have dropped him, splat."
One of these days, we got to pull up the video of Arsenio Hall with Vanilla Ice on, and he's going, so how is this song different from this song? And he's like, listen, there's one beat difference. And they played them back to back, and there really wasn't, but he was just saying, yes, it is. It's right there. It's right there.
He was trolling them. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So this is what Ren K said.
Yeah.
Pull this one up and I've never heard this before, so it's only a minute and a half.
Rub your ears, kids.
Motherfuckers, come on, 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 motherfuckers, come on. I got 7 Mac 11s, about 8 38s, 9 9s, 10 Mac 10s. The shits never end. You can't touch my riches, even if you had MC Hammer and them 357 bitches. Biggie Smalls, the millionaire, the mansion, the yacht, the 2 weed spots, the 2 hot blocks. That's how I got the weed spot. I shot Dread in the head, took the bread and the lamb spread. Little body got the shotty to your body.
That's weird how you got that different background.
Wait. He just said he shot Dread in the head.
What's that?
He just said he shot Dread in the head.
Oh.
So who's Dread?
Real quick though, Ronnie, I emailed you the link too, just in case, because I'm not sure what's not letting you on. So I emailed you the link too, because I'm not sure if
you're able to go to StreamYard, Ronnie.
Right, but I'm not. So I'm not exactly sure what's not letting them on. But if you can get your email, I sent the link.
I was gonna say, Ronnie, sometimes certain browsers, like if you're using Firefox, sometimes it won't allow it to open. But if maybe you go to Chrome, I don't know if that's the problem. But some browsers have heavy security, and maybe that's the problem. I can't do a lot of things in Firefox. Go ahead, Steve.
Yeah, I use Chrome for the most part, but
Or you might miss Christmas. I tote guns, I make number runs. I give MCs the runs dripping. When I put my clip in the AK, I slay from far away. Everybody hit the DECK. My slow flow's remarkable. These two Mateo. Now we smoke weed like Tony Montana slipped the yayo. That's crazy blunts, mad L's. My voice excels from the avenue to jail cell. Oh my God, I'm dropping shit like a pigeon. I hope you're listening. Smacking babies at the christening. So you better grab your pistol, cause if you sit still, I'm gonna make your fucking shit spill. And I'm talking about buckets. Why did I have to do it? So not said fuck it. You gotta come nigga bust it. Cause I got more shots to pop your thing proper. Breaking you off something proper.
I'm so lost right now.
Off something proper.
I'm so lost at what this has to do with the train, though.
Well, no, because they're using the music from Thomas the Tank. So instead of the music part, so it was Biggie rapping, but the music was Thomas the Tank.
Okay. What I really like.
I got to shout out the channel real quick though for playing the video. Wasak Warrior.
Yeah.
Shout out to them. Wow, this got 3.3 million views 17 years ago.
Yeah, dude. That's a lot of views. That's right. When
only
YouTube
got 1.3 thousand subscribers.
That's crazy. I have no idea what I'm saying now.
The wheels on the bus go round and round. See, like you could take that rhythm or that beat and then put someone else's rap on top of that.
I was trying to say what I really liked back in the day to prove you were a good rapper is like when you had no music, it was all freestyle. You had to go off the top of your head. And like those guys who could bring those bars and rap and rhyme that quick, those guys were real, man.
Yep.
They lived it. What's up, Creek?
Creek, Todd Bushy, aloha. And if his camera is gonna work, he's here, but he's.
Well, you don't have to use it.
Well, I can't even bring him up yet. It says they will need to connect their mic /cam before you can add them. Oh, maybe that's what it is, Ronnie. If you're still listening on the YouTube side, maybe if your mic and cam isn't connected, like it's happened to me. A wire isn't all the way in, so it's not working, and I'm like, what's wrong with this thing? Oh wait, there we go. Hold on, hold up.
Oh snap! My palms are sweaty. Threw up on my shirt like mom's spaghetti.
There we go. I don't know what we're looking at. Oh, we're looking at a blanket.
Yeah.
Are we looking at anything?
Yeah,
there we go.
I see.
Here.
Man, I can't tell anything. I mean, I can see y'all, but that's all I can see.
Your camera looks like it's either facing to your floor or your ceiling.
Oh, well, I don't want my camera on anyway, so.
Oh, okay. Wherever your white rug is.
There you go.
Perfect.
There you go.
All right, how's that?
Good.
Man, this has been more work than I've done, and I don't know when. I don't know what the hell's wrong with it. It won't let me do anything other than through that link. But I'm here, so I guess it's all that matters for right now, huh?
Yeah, it's good to hear your voice.
Good to hear your voice, brother.
What's the hell you guys doing? Hey, LSP, good to see you, brother. Good to see all you guys. Now, I'm trying to get where I can see the chat, but I can't. It's not letting me see it.
Yeah, maybe open up another window.
I guess I'm going to have to. Let's see what it'll do here. I'm going to have to get somebody that knows how to run a computer.
I've been doing this forever. I still don't know what I'm doing, so.
Yeah, me neither. I'm still figuring out shit every day.
Yep.
Well, I got it done. Yet it won't. It's not bringing up YouTube. So let me try it again. And this thing's just going to plumb crazy tonight.
What browser are you using, Ron?
Oh,
gone. He opened up another window and then it pulled him out of here.
I wonder if his laptop's just like the memory's too full.
Oh, it's a laptop.
Well, it used to be. So there we go.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay, good. Man, I don't know what I tried going to open up another deal and it kicks y'all out when I open up another window.
Yeah, I'm wondering if you're still using the same laptop.
Yeah. Well,
I'm wondering if it's too full, like too much of the memory is full, and then it makes it run slower like that. I learned that on mine because I was like, what is going on? And then I went and got like a 2 terabyte thing, and I transferred everything to that, and then the thing was running like super fast again.
Yeah, I got to run with this comment because people are asking you, Ronnie, to rap one bar.
Another karaoke rap.
Oh, man, I'm doing good to talk. What's this rap?
Someone said you did it on karaoke before. I don't know if it's true. But...
A rap song? I don't remember ever doing a rap song. Anything's possible, but I kind of doubt that. being wrapped.
So how's
Yeah.
everything going, Ronnie? How's the treatment and all that stuff?
Well, I did the radiation about 2 weeks ago, and thankfully there's only one of those because they give me supposedly a super dose, so they wouldn't have to do more. But I can't tell any difference in anything other than, to me, it seems like it made it a little worse, but I wouldn't swear to that.
Yeah.
But they're supposed to do some more stuff, but I hadn't heard anything yet. They're supposed to do another MRI. I hadn't heard anything about that. Supposed to do some not chemotherapy, that other one. I can't think of what it's called right now. But anyway, hadn't heard anything on that. It seems to me like they're just trying to, slowly put me off and just let me die slow. That's what it seems to me. Now, I could be wrong, of course, but I'm just saying that's what it seems to me.
Well, when my dad did it, it was like it makes you really weak because it kills all the good bacteria and like it destroys all your cells, and then your body, it just takes time to rebuild all those cells back up. So you feel like you have the flu kind of.
Oh, believe yeah, that's right. And that's definitely right. I feel like shit all the time.
Yep, that's where my dad was at.
Yeah, I felt bad before the radiation, but since then it's even worse. So, I know it's something you got to just live through, but still, it don't make it any easier.
No.
Hello, Mr. Charlie. Good to see you, brother, and thank you. And
later, bootlicker.
Up right on bootlicker and Garrett. Oh yeah, hell yeah! Enjoy that Jelly Roll performance.
Nice.
Oh yeah, Jelly Roll's a hell of a singer, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he's great.
Somebody say
rapper.
Yeah. Yeah, as far as rappers go now, he's probably the only rapper that I like, just to be honest about it. But that song he's got, Somebody Save Me.
Yeah.
I think that's just a great song.
Save me. Yeah, that's a great song.
The only rappers I like now are the ones that take off my cheeseburgers.
Well, Dave, how's your mom doing?
Yeah, no, she's been better, man.
No,
I don't know how to describe it. She may even be on here, so.
I know what you mean. There is no way to describe it.
It's changing her, that's for sure. And I have no idea what to do. It's hard to watch. I came home, had to decompress before the show. Like I picked up my guitar. I think I played 9 songs in a row and turned the radio on. I was banging the radio like Aaron Lewis and all my favorite sad, depressing songs. And my wife's like, "Are you okay?"
Well,
yeah,
that's a hell of an answer, wouldn't it? Are you okay? Because you never know. At least I don't. You're okay 1 second, and the next second you're not, and you are, then you ain't.
Sometimes you don't even want to talk. Like I'll go to work.
Yeah.
I just want to get through the day, and it's like every minute of the day is dragging. Just let me get out of here. I feel like I'm in prison at work sometimes, and I also feel like I live at work and I vacation at home.
Yeah.
So
believe me, I'm the same way. I love people to come see me. It's great to have company, but at the same time, when they're here, you're ready for them to go because you hadn't really got at least I haven't got the energy to talk, and all that kind of stuff. And so I'm just ready to sit here by my damn self, knowing that when they leave, I won't want to be by myself. But you can't have both, so which one are you going to do?
Right.
Yeah, it's true. It's like my mom lately, when I come over, I just bring her food that she likes, and we sit there, and I don't even talk half the time. We just eat. I can hear her smacking. She hears me smacking, and we're watching repeated. I think she knows every word to like the show The Middle now. We watch Deal or No Deal. We're watching Twilight Zone from like the old black and whites, and I'm like, she knows them all. She knows exactly what. She just keeps watching them over and over.
Yeah, that's kind of the way it is. My brother brings me stuff to eat too, and it's the same way. I mean, we just sit here and do basically the same thing. Watch old shows, you know, and either that or something on YouTube we've seen 1,000 times.
Oh yeah, but eating with someone that's cool, you know. Like back in the day when you came home, you sat at the dinner table with your family. You didn't have to
remember
talk.
those days?
Yeah, you didn't have to talk. It was good.
Oh yeah, no, I've got nothing against it. Believe me. It's
Yeah.
just, you know, it's just the same. What I'm saying is, it's the same old thing, you know, every day, basically, and it's enjoyable. Now, don't get me wrong, it's definitely enjoyable to me. But like I said a while ago, you know, when you're already tired, give out, and don't feel good, you know, even though you want someone to be there, you're kind of glad when they go. It's hard to explain, man, because you know you're on a double deal there.
My mom.
I know exactly what you're saying, man, because you want to be, just leave me the fuck alone. I just want to, but then I know exactly what you're saying, but then you want them to be there.
Yeah, you want the company, you know, because you're tired of being alone. And there's no doubt about that. But again, you know, you're ready for them to go too because you haven't got that energy and everything. You can't even think of what it is you want to say. I can't. You know what you want to say, but you can't put it into words.
Right.
I've had to learn to relax around my mom because I go over there. I'm like, all right, mom, what do you want cleaned up? I'll do the dishes. I'm going to do your trash. We're going to go through paperwork. We're going to find all your titles and taxes and all this stuff. And she's just looking at me like, I'm going to sit here she didn't say it, but I could tell she's thinking, I'm just sitting here on this couch and I'm going to keep sitting on this couch. And if you want to go through stuff, go through it, you know, because she ain't got no energy for that.
Yeah, you know what? I sit here so much that my ass is literally so sore I can barely sit down sometimes. But I got to sit down. I can't stand up. I haven't got the energy to stand up, so I got to sit down. But I'm telling you, man, my butt is literally sore from sitting in these chairs and things.
Yeah.
Even though I sit on the floor, it don't do much good. I don't sit on it all the time, but a lot of times I do because my butt's so sore. I just wonder if other people get the same way, you know, they have to do as much sitting as I do.
Yeah, my mom got a special pillow from some medical place. It's like pitted, you know, it's like an egg carton or something.
Oh yeah,
Those
I think
up and down point. It helps her, but then her issue is like when she's got to go to the bathroom, man. She stands up, she's out of breath on oxygen, and she's got to like go to the bathroom right now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I know what you mean.
So it's a mad dash. I'm like, Mom, do not fall head first into that. Scares the crap out of me, man.
Mm-hmm.
But
hey,
she gets back and she's like, can't breathe. She has to sit down, and it's just it just tears you up as a son. To watch your mom be sick is like it sucks half of your life out of your soul. I can't explain it.
No, believe me, I know what you mean. I'm the same way. I'm very short of breath, and when I got to pee. I mean, it ain't the next second or two. It's now. If I don't get to the bathroom now, there's going to be a spot in the floor somewhere, and I'm going to have wet. So I got to hurry up and get in there, man. It ain't no waiting around.
Yeah. So
I know what you're doing, and it can get very embarrassing too, man. I mean, you know, if there's somebody there and you got to go, and you happen to, you know, let a little bit out between there and the bathroom, well, it get very embarrassing.
They hit that bathroom, it's like, and they're like, excuse me, there's a frog in the tree. That's what my mom always says. There's a frog. You hear that frog?
Yeah, a big
What's
ass
up,
frog.
Nacho?
Big ass spider.
What's up, Javelle?
Shelly, aloha, Shelly Morrison.
Creek says praying for you, Ronnie.
Creek.
Yeah, I see that. Thank you, Creek.
Yeah, so that's where we're at, but you can't dwell on it, man, because it'll drive you nuts and it'll kill you slowly. You gotta try to find the good.
It's almost impossible to keep from dwelling on it, though.
I know
it's like the pirate that walked into a bar with the steering wheel hanging over his area down there, and the bartender says, "What's that for?" He says, "I don't know, but it's driving me nuts."
Oh my God.
Had a point, didn't he?
They're getting bad. They're getting worse. He's hanging out down in them encampments, man. They're giving them the crazy jokes. No, I like them.
No, I know I messed that joke up, but Blue Unicorn said that joke, but
I thought it was going to be
screwed it
the R one again.
Arr, matey.
Arr. Well, guys, in a little while, I'm going to play a song from. I met this person online who plays music, and it's very, very talented. I don't know why she's not like famous. To me, she is anyway. But in a little bit, you guys got a treat coming. But anyway, welcome in everybody. Blue,
Blue, yeah, wasn't that you, Blue, that told me the joke how you dressed up as a pirate for Halloween or something and had a steering wheel. I can't remember, but I could have swore it was you that told me that joke.
So what are you guys doing for Halloween? What's going down for Halloween?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Anybody got any? Do they do Halloween in Hawaii?
Yeah, it's crazy. Just the job I was at last night. Well, yeah, I was there late, but once the sun went down and it got dark, and I went back out to my van to get something, and I was like, dude, what the hell? Like all these houses had all these big blow up things, and damn.
Well, Steve, didn't you say you're going trick or treating as a plumber?
Yeah.
I thought you did.
Just be like, please don't give me any more Snicker bars. Reminds me of the sewers.
I'll walk up to the door and be like, look, it's me, Mario.
It looks like Dookie. Nacho's in the house.
And Cheryl Rich.
Beautiful Cheryl.
Rich, yeah. Love Cheryl.
I've seen any of these people on here. It's good to see everybody. Man, I hadn't been doing shit except nothing.
We've been talking about you for like every time we're on. Everybody's asking.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Well, I didn't know that.
We got one update from Big Chap one time, and that's about all we got.
Well, he is keeping y'all updated a little bit, huh? I mean,
a week ago, yeah.
I'm sorry I hadn't been on any, but shit, I said it felt like it. I plan on doing
it. On Sundays, every Sunday, right away, everyone's like, have you talked to Ronnie? How's Ronnie doing? And then here I am texting you for a week and a half and not getting anything. And you know how your mind works. You just start thinking horror. And then it's like, oh, he didn't get any of my texts because I'm an idiot. So,
well, what are you talking about? What happened?
Well, no, because I would text you here and there and then wouldn't hear back from you. And I'm like, well, I don't want to bother him maybe. But my phone was screwed up. And yeah, I wasn't getting calls or texts from customers, and customers weren't getting my text or other people. So my phone was, I don't know what happened to it, but it was screwed up.
Okay, so it wasn't because I just wasn't answering it. It's because
you probably still haven't got them. You might, like in a week from now, you might just get like 12 text messages all at once and be like, what the hell is this?
That actually happened when you sent me those texts. Remember that day you sent them the night before? I got them at 6 the next day, all at once.
Yeah.
Like, what is the deal with this? You're like, I texted you. I'm like, no, you didn't, man. I looked at my phone, dude. What are you talking about? I know if you text me.
All I know is I haven't got any from you. I mean, I haven't seen any. So.
No, you probably won't. Well, you might. Like Dave ended up getting his, but you might like down the road somewhere. But
dude, look at this. Oh my! The chat is killing me tonight, man.
No, I'm not living with my daughter. I'm still living on my own.
Rank says I smack my wifey on the bum and I'll lose my hand.
Boy, that's a hell of a smack hand. Did she rip it for what, Rank?
I love Rank, man. I love this guy.
Mm-hmm. Rank's not bad. You know, him and Craig the Hunter, if you put them two together, you might not ever stop laughing.
That's ultimately the goal, you know, is to laugh and get away from the garbage of life. That's our goal here in this show.
Laughter is the best medicine.
It certainly is. And I'll tell you, that's with Craig, and I've said it 1,000 times, and I'll say it 1,000 more. That guy can make me laugh when no one else can. I mean, just, I don't know, there's just something about him, you know, that just makes me laugh. And I love it. Craig's a trip.
You guys know what I did today on my day off? You're going to think I'm weird, but all day long I watched on YouTube. I laid in bed till like 6 and watched news bloopers like for 4 hours. I was in there laughing. Everyone's like out here thinking I'm out of my mind, like I've lost it. I'm just dying laughing at all these news bloopers. Like, I love it. Go ahead.
You are your mind, ain't you?
Well, yes, but anyway, I just love when people that are live, the stupid things happen. You know, I love random things that happen. I don't like pre-planned funny. I just like when random funny happens.
Like when you almost go pee when you're live.
Ronnie, you missed it. I was so tired from work, man. And I came in, I didn't know my phone camera was on. And I was on live with Steve, and I went right in the bathroom, and the camera was reversed toward the toilet so you could actually see it.
Oh, dear God.
Steve made it short, and man, I was ready to rock. That's all I'll say. I was ready to rock and roll. And Steve put me backstage real quick because he was paying attention.
I was looking at because I got the split screen. I was looking at one, and I just happened to glance over, and I'm like, dude, no, Dave, your camera's on.
Right.
Well, did anyone get to see him? That's the question.
No.
Oh, I thought the whole world got to see him. Darn it.
If they got to see it, then we would have went viral for the wrong reasons.
But yeah, I even said that. I was like, hey, we're not trying to P-bomb ourselves. No pun intended. P-bomb.
You should have saved that and made one heck of a short out of it.
He did make one. He did.
Yeah, I did, but it was I don't know, the editing software I used was like messed up or something that day. But here it is. It's
That's it.
I was just showing you my toilet. I'm going to be fighting a kangaroo.
Dave would too. I vouch for that. Dave would be like, Dave, your camera's on.
Are we going to have to listen to you go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
I bet Snoop's
Yeah.
No, if he knew what he was doing.
Paid it off like I knew what I was doing.
Everybody knew what he was doing.
No shame.
I love the dollar, man. I almost walked into the bathroom with my camera on. That's pretty bad. You know what I was doing? I was going to go to the bathroom.
Definitely going to be a short.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you tell how it was messed up? Like the beginning of everything like cuts out. So
Steve,
yeah, I don't know.
I appreciate that you've checked inside my blue jeans.
It was too short.
You know, you whack job.
Short see. Boy, now that's short, Dave. And you're going to have to do something about that. Get that rectified.
I've had no issues.
Oh,
No way.
Ronnie, did you see my my Ginger Billy doll short?
I think I did, but show it again so I'll know. I know I saw one.
All right, let's see.
Since Steve-O went in my jeans, I guess it's only fair that I go in his.
Of course.
My Ginger Billy doll came in the mail. Let's open it up. Oh, yeah. We'll put this right here. Didn't Ginger Billy say something about...
So, fellas, if you're married, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, don't let your wife see it. She might cheat on you with it.
Baby, I'm home. Hi, Pablo. Where's Daddy? Hope he's not here.
All right, I'm back. Oh man, I should have listened to Ginger Billy.
I have seen it, Steve, and you can tell you're in love. I mean, there's no doubt about it. And I don't mean Nina. You know who you're in love with.
Steve's in love with the doll.
Have you popped?
I had to make it a good short too, because I won that. Like Ginger Billy's got how many, like millions of subscribers, and out of all of that, I won that doll, and he shipped it to me, and I was like, this has got to be a good short, you know.
That is so awesome that you won it. That's really cool.
Yeah, it is. Well, at least you won something. You know, you didn't get anything from Nick Johnson, I don't guess, but you did get something. So it kind of works out.
You got a cold shoulder.
Well, yeah, no, because you know what? I've been thinking about that. Because from Nick, I do have 30,000 views on the video that I made when I was with him. So,
well, that's good. But I'm talking about like a doll or anything, you know.
Well, right, yeah, I was actually expecting that. What's that? He has the what, Mappy? I thought when he came and picked me up that day, or at the end of the day when he dropped me off, I thought he was gonna be like, "Hey, here's a Mappy doll or something, or a sticker."
You guys ready? I'm gonna take you in the bathroom with me again. Follow me.
Oh, we get to go. All right.
Just Steve-O, because I got something to prove.
Oh, all right. You know, the thing is, Steve, he was still supposed to come on with us, and he never did do it. I mean, I probably couldn't have made it anyway, but I'm just saying, you know, even if I could have made it 1,000 times, he wouldn't have came on.
Right.
After saying he would. So I call that a liar.
Yeah. You're right. And what's his other name? There's another YouTube channel that is like kind of similar. Tyler Oliverio or something like that. And but Tyler Oliverio has like almost 7 million subscribers, but him and Nick Johnson had a beef because Tyler Oliverio came to Hawaii and kind of did the same thing, except Tyler's video was actually better. No offense against Nick, I'm just saying it was better. And I guess he used like 4 seconds of Nick's footage. And so Nick gave him a copyright strike. And so his Tyler's video is demonetized, which is how he makes his bread and butter. So then, yeah, it was like this huge feud between them.
So let me get this straight. Are you saying that Nick somehow dissed this other guy, or what?
Yeah, because this other guy literally used 4 seconds of one of Nick's videos. It was just 4 seconds of it. And the one of Hawaii. But Tyler was in Hawaii. So then YouTube sends Nick this notification saying, hey, someone else is using footage from your videos. And Dave. And so Nick's like, yeah, no, don't let him use it. Give him, copyright strike him. So
isn't that nice of him?
I'm telling you.
Right. A nice guy.
Baby, me.
I love that one.
But then Nick turned around and made another video and said, hey, it's not, he used more than 4 seconds. He used multiple clips, this whole thing. And he's like, here, I'll take the strike away there. And he goes, I'll do it right now. And see, it's that easy. He's like, just ask next time. So, I don't know. YouTube.
Nick went into something completely different. I saw it the other day. Yeah, I'm not giving him any added views, but
it's the whole YouTube content creator drama where,
So I want, while we have a few people on here, cool, I'm going to play this video of this person I met online. Now a good time.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Oh, yeah, guys. So this person I met on YouTube when I was posting some music, very, very good. I'm surprised really that she's not famous, but anyway, responds to all like your comments and everything, very kind. So let's
see. Wait, before you hit play real quick.
Yep.
And Vaughn or Blue Unicorn, That is awesome. I seen that picture that you and Clay. That's awesome. So tell Clay I said aloha. And yeah, that's awesome. You guys met, got to hang out. So
You want to pull that up quick? You want to pull that up first?
No, I don't have it pulled up or anything, but no, it's just a picture on Blue Unicorn's community page.
Anyway, but yeah. So you ready?
And conspiracy music, Clay.
Let's go.
I hope you never lose your sense of wonder. Get your fill to eat, but always keep that hunger. May you never take one single breath for granted. God forbid love ever leave you empty-handed. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance when you get the choice to sit it out or dance. I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you never fear those mountains in the distance. Never settle for a path that leads resistance. Living might mean taking chances, but they're worth taking. Loving might be making mistakes, but they're worth making. Don't let some hell-bent heart leave you bitter. When it comes close to selling now, reconsider. Give the heavens above more than just a glance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance when you get the choice to sit it out or dance. I hope you 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 dance.
Love it.
And like what LSP said, the simplicity is outstanding and that's what I was thinking, that it's just calm, natural, like just beautiful. It's
Absolutely 100% beautiful. I dropped the link if you guys look up in chat. Her name is Laura Louisa. Let me make sure I got that right. Yeah, Laura Louisa. She only has like 30,000 subscribers, believe it or not, but
it's still pretty good though. 30K.
Yeah, tons and tons of music though. Like I think that song got 2.2 million views. Something like that. I'm just shocked she's not on a record label or something. Check her out.
Seems like she could be on one if she wanted to, bad enough, but maybe she don't want to be.
You know what got me about her first song that I heard her sing, right? She's in a barn and there's chickens hopping around. She's sitting on a hay bale with a guitar and a mic. And that's it. No studio. No studio, you know? And it's like, God, man. That's pretty dang good for no studio.
Well, some of us can sing and we don't need a studio. You know, now like me, I need a studio as big as New York City. But her,
that one,
she don't even need the barn.
That one says she had 3.7 million views. 3.7 million, yeah. And only 52 videos, so think about that. 52 videos, 3.7 million views. And still answers, you know, when you say she did a good job or whatever, still answers. That's the real deal to me. Anyway,
I wonder how old she is, because I can't tell. She could be 20, she could be 40. I don't know the difference.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can't tell how old women are anymore. And they could be 18, 35 or 35 and look 17.
Yep.
Can't tell.
Karen Reese. Aloha, Karen Reese. Hey, Miss Ghetto. Aloha, Rudy. Aloha, Rudy.
What's
Everyone just popped in.
Good to see you, Miss Karen. I got to tell y'all, I got one of the most lovely gift cards I've gotten in a long time. Well, probably my whole life. A couple weeks ago from Miss Karen. I'm telling you, it's just absolutely beautiful. If I knew where I put it, I'd get it and read it right now, but I don't know where I put it yet. And I got mail stacked up everywhere, so. But yeah, I'm telling you, it's just absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Miss Karen. It really was, and is beautiful. It's kind of a religious card in a way, and kind of not in a way. But I'm telling you, to me, it was just beautiful. So thank you, Miss Karen.
Yeah, it would suck, bootlicker. It would suck to live out of a suitcase. That's true. I missed that comment. People are talking about, like, you know, being on tour and then signing with these record labels. I mean, I wouldn't suggest she signed a record label, but maybe she could be her own, you know.
So maybe that's what she's trying. I mean, because you got guys like Adam Calhoun and Tom McDonald and guys like that they are their own record label and they're freaking multimillionaires, but maybe that's what she's trying, but just doesn't really know the business part yet. And, you know,
it's just raw talent, man. I see it. I just call them like I see it. I went to Axe and Nachos one night and I was like, holy crap, this dude's pretty good, man. The guitar got me, started shredding. I was like, okay, yeah. So I've been back there like almost every show. But when I find
I don't miss X and Nachos. Yep.
When I find quality music, I love to share it. So hopefully maybe the algorithm from showing it here will give her a little kick.
Dave, remember how, I don't know if it was last week or the week before, but it came up about voting. Yeah. And I was like, even if I was going to vote or wanted to, I wouldn't be able to do it in person anyway. And everyone was like, what? Yeah. Well, I just got this in the mail today, and here's proof. cannot vote in person in Hawaii. This is the only way you can vote right here.
Well, even I was kind of surprised because the Republicans today on Fox were saying vote early. And I guess there's been a record turnout. Like normally there's 120,000. There was like already 600 and something thousand. And it's like still got what, 15? How many days we got left till election day? It's like
not many.
22, 21, something like that.
November something. Hell, I don't remember the exact date myself.
It's the 5th because I got to work the election. So I know I work the election through the city. So I'll be there that day.
Okay, so no, what's the date today?
18th after midnight here. It'll be the 8th. Yeah. Well, today will be the 18th when you wake up.
So we got about 17 days left, something like that.
Sorry. Got excited.
Oh, well, I'll just be glad when it's done and over with, and we know what the hell's going to happen. You know, as far as that part goes, anyway.
Well, and the funny thing on this thing that I got, it says, shit, can't see, where it's for president. These names on here is funny. Well, you got Harris, Oliver, Sansk.
Who's first? That's what I want to know. Who do they got on there? That's
the thing. The first is Dela Cruz, which I believe is a Hawaiian resident.
Is that for president or something else?
That's for president. Wow. And then Harris, and then those three others I just read, but then Trump is very last.
Yeah,
the order they got them in, that don't make any difference what order they got them in. It's just why they do it like that, I don't know. But
Frank says email him a copy. All I know is, you guys, if you did not see the Fox interview with Harris, and normally I don't watch them, but I'm telling you, dude, they had her cornered. Every time she tried to say something like a lie, Brett Baer had a clip of her saying exactly what. I think Steve we had it pulled up earlier, but every time she would say, like, he'd say, how many illegals came in over the border since you've been VP in 3.5 years? She's like, well, we tried to stop that. We tried to put a bill through Congress. And he's like, yeah, but how many people in 3.5 years came over the border? And she's like, we're not, if Congress did that, this wouldn't have happened. She never would address that it happened or that it was her fault or that they did nothing. You got to watch it, man. Brett Baer is a beast. He went beast mode. And I couldn't believe she did the interview.
Thank you for your time this morning. Good morning. You've had 15 hours now to marinate over this. What did you think about how it went?
You know, guys, good morning. I left there right after the interview, and I thought, wow, this was really a lot more contentious than I thought. It was, there was.
Oh, and by the way, I couldn't find the actual interview. So
there's a lot of filibustering. I didn't really want to keep on interrupting, but if I didn't, I thought there were maybe be 4 answers total in the interview. I think I came away with, there were moments that clearly she prepared for, that I think she wanted to have the viral moment, and she got it. And I think her campaign was happy with that. I think there were things that Mark played and some other moments where I think a lot of people looking back at the transcript are going to say, wow, that's interesting. It's newsy. It's not what she usually answers.
One of the things you talked about at some length was immigration. And if you pull up call for number 1, this is about her reaction, the Biden-Harris reaction to migrant crime.
Let me just say, first of all, those are tragic cases. There's no question about that.
So do you owe them an apology is what I'm saying.
I will tell you that I am so sorry for her loss. I'm so sorry for her loss. Sincerely. But let's talk about what is happening right now with an individual who does not want to participate in solutions. Let's talk about that as well. Brett, in all fairness.
Let's manipulate everyone and change the subject to what has nothing to do with the question you asked me.
She never answers a question the entire video. She never answers a question. If she gets flustered, she automatically says it's Trump's fault.
And you know what? Vote or don't vote, it really, I don't care what people do. But to me, when you don't vote, you're missing the most important opportunity in your entire life in this election to possibly save your country and the world. I mean, that's just my opinion and my view on it. But if you don't, well, then I just hope everybody stops long enough to think, this could very well be the most important time in my entire life, or my kids' life, or anyone else's life. It's not going to hurt anything to vote. It's not going to take anything away from you. So why not go ahead and do it? Just to be sure. I mean, myself, I don't understand, why people don't want to vote, but it's up to them. That's for sure. I'm just saying my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, everyone's got to do. You got to do your conscience, whatever your conscience tells you, man. Like, I don't want to vote necessarily. Want to vote either, but
I'm not crazy about it myself. To be honest,
can't let her win. I can't let her win. God, no. She's going to put us in World War III within, I would say, I'd give her 6 months. Can you imagine her sitting down with Putin? She can't even sit down at an interview and tell the truth. She's word salad all day long. Sitting down with Putin, he'd have her for breakfast.
And yes, and he'd probably slap her out of the room on top of that, or have her locked up. I mean, if she was in Russia, I'm saying.
The first time she did the cackle laugh, she'd be in handcuffs.
All right. Well, how about this then? This is about how this is kind of explains of how I totally get what you guys are saying about, you kind of you feel like you have to vote because we don't want that, which I don't want that either. But then to me, it's just encouraging them. It's like you're just giving them more power. But what about this part that I just heard this morning?
X, formerly Twitter. I want to read some of this to you. It is an actual document. It was put out on September 27th, but this is not a new thing. This happens all the time. This has happened all the time in the past, and it's not just relegated to military, as in the U.S. military raining terror down and terrorism down on Americans on American soil. So this is DoD Directive 5240.01. Directive DoD Intelligence and Intelligence-Related Activities and Defense Intelligence Component Assistant to Law Enforcement Agencies and Other Civil Authorities. It says it's from September 27th, 2024. And I'm just going to skip to the pertinent part right here on this page. This says assistance in responding with assets with potential for lethality or any situation in which it is reasonably foreseeable that providing the requested assistance may involve the use of force that is likely to result in lethal force, including death or serious bodily injury. And then it says it also includes all support to civilian law enforcement officials in situations where a confrontation between civilian law enforcement and civilian individuals or groups, like the militia that's sanctioned by the U.S. Constitution, which is supposedly the supreme law of the land, a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed, is reasonably anticipated. Such use of force must be in accordance with DoD 5210.56, potentially as further restricted based on the specifics of the requested support. So this is an authorization by the Biden administration for use of force.
Yeah, go ahead, Dave.
Can you rewind it just to where it was highlighted? Because I looked above it and it said it was a response to it says DOD response to chemical, biological, radiological, nuclear, and high yield explosive incidents.
Yeah, that's B.
Okay, so, I mean, is it talking about like serious situations like that? Or is it talking about like Antifa? Is it talking about Black Lives Matter?
The way I'm understanding it is they're giving their part of the military the right, and the police the right to attack civilians. Now I may be wrong there, but
that's exactly what he's saying. Yep.
So if they loot, if they start the looting and burning and all that, right?
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Yes, and this is where the shit's going to really hit the fan. I mean, I think it will happen at some point because they know they're going to lose the election. That's why this will happen. That's why they're putting this out to begin with.
I heard Trump say today. He said,
"Here's the thing. It gets better. It gets better because, well,
against Americans on American soil at the whim of the president of the United States." Something that Jared and I don't think other channels have dealt with here, because I think to some extent there's a two-party politics game being played here. It's like, we got to vote for Trump. If we don't vote for Trump, Kamala Harris will be president. And if Kamala Harris becomes president, America's finished. Similarly, people on the Harris side are saying, if Donald Trump becomes president, he's going to suspend the Constitution, and he may. Harris may. I mean, but isn't the Constitution already neutered? Isn't it already suspended? How many state and federal laws do we have banning guns in the hands of Americans? Should any American be okay with the Firearms Act of 1934? No, we absolutely should not, because whatever firearm that the military possesses is the same firearm that Americans should possess. At least that was the mentality of people who wrote the Constitution, the Declaration of Independence, penned the Bill of Rights, ratified all these bills, supposedly securing the freedoms of Americans. They believed that if the British had those weapons, they should have those weapons too. And we're not just talking about flintlocks. They wanted cannons. Do you realize what a cannon can do to a human body, to a group of human bodies with one shot? So the colonists believed, hey, if the British government has them, if the British troops have them, if the tyrants in the red coats have them, we're going to have them too, because that's the only way we can secure peace in our land. I mean, what was it Patrick Henry said? Guard with jealous attention the public liberty. Suspect anyone who goes near that precious jewel. Nothing will secure it but downright force. And when you give up that force, you are ruined. So one thing that I see in this DOD thing, or one thing that I don't see, is I don't see, this has been on the table since September 27th. Right now it's October 17th. We're talking about almost 3 weeks removed from the signing of this right here, and I have not heard one thing from Donald Trump. He could actually use this to win the presidency. Do you realize that the Biden-Harris administration, Kamala Harris, wants to unleash the military-industrial complex on Americans on American soil? That is unconstitutional, Donald Trump could say, and he could probably sweep the entire presidency. And
yep, but he's not. He's not. How come?
Well, I can tell you why. Because the Constitution is suspended. It's been suspended since the Civil War. That's why he knows it's suspended. They ought to know it, and they may do it. But that's the whole point behind it. I mean, how are you going to talk about the Constitution when you know it's been suspended and you want to use it as a weapon in your campaign? I don't know how you would do it, but that's what it is. Check it out. I mean, you'll find it.
Oh, good point.
But it's definitely been suspended since the Civil War. Now, they might have put pieces back in. I don't know about that, but as far as the whole thing goes, it's been suspended.
I mean, my opinion is that this is also speculation of what might happen or what could happen Just like I could say World War III could happen. What he's saying could happen, may not happen. World War III could happen. They could all be working together. They might not. So it's all like, I mean, what's the truth? Somewhere in the middle, right?
Exactly, Dave. Exactly, because we don't know. I mean, in my opinion, Trump's the guy to vote for. I mean, he's the only one I see that can be voted for, that's got any sense anyway. But we don't know for positive if they're actually working together. I mean, he is a rich guy.
You
And
saw
all
what
that.
Biden just did, didn't you? You saw that we just attacked Yemen. Biden authorized 12 bombers to hit 12 sites into Yemen. And Biden just said, like, it's prime time to take out all these terrorists. And he's right at the end of his presidency. He wants to go out with a bang and maybe screw
Also,
Kamala.
I don't really believe Biden did that because I believe that. Well, if I could just sit back in my basement in my pajamas and have someone out there and I just tell them what to do in an earpiece, I think that's who's running it right now.
I want to throw up every time I hear Harris say folks, because that was totally Obama. He always said folks. Listen, folks. And now that's all she says. I'm like, what did you like?
I can't stand her. Well, let's go back to the rest of this because I haven't seen this yet. I just what you told me about it, but
is this the real
I
one?
just can't stand her voice, man.
Well, I can't stand the way she rambles and never answers anything.
Well, yeah, because she's a manipulator. She manipulates the shit out. She twists words around and she gets in your head or tries to get in your head, and then it's.
I told you, I feel awful for what she and her family have experienced.
One thing I noticed is that she didn't really seem to have a way to say, so here's what I'm going to do differently going forward, an opportunity to do that. That could have been an opportunity missed.
Yeah, and listen, Dana, that's the key thing about immigration is that the 94 executive orders that were rescinded in the first days of the Biden-Harris administration, they opened the door. They took away the catch and release. They took away remain in Mexico, and that's the whole thing.
Exactly.
This bill that they dropped first, which was kind of an amnesty bill to path the citizenship for 11 million immigrants in the first days that had no chance. The White House had the.
Do you hear what she said, Steve?
The White House, the House,
11 million amnesties is what she wants to do. She doesn't want to close the border. She wants to get 1,500 more border agents and more judges to get them through faster and to give the ones that are already here amnesty. That was her plan 3.5 years ago. That's what she tried to put through Congress. And that's why it didn't pass, because even 6 or 7 Democrats voted against it. Because they were like, holy crap. And it would have put it on the books for good that these people could cross and get amnesty. It would have became law. And it didn't
Well, it's
pass.
like what Blue Unicorn says too, because I know this story too. I read the story that she used inmates as slaves in California when she was prosecutor and denied them parole because the labor was needed in prison industry.
Exactly.
What's up, Big Chap? Hello, Big Chap.
She's not really about freedom.
This was just a spur of the moment thing. I'd let you know, brother. I didn't even know myself.
I'll tell you what, after the election, I'll bet you they get real tough. If she does win, I bet you she gets tough on that border. Because they won't need them anymore. Once they voted.
I get tough on anything.
If they let them vote, and once the voting's done, she don't need them anymore.
Yep.
They didn't bring it up or push it. The second bill she talks about right away is the comprehensive bipartisan bill that had 6 Democrats that voted against it. And yes, Donald Trump maybe lobbied against it, but there were also problems with that. And in between those 3.5 years was things that could have happened. And we've talked about that many times. And that's what I was trying to get to.
And then you did press her on the fact that the American people say that 79% of the country think it's on the wrong track. She tried to say, but that's because Trump's been running for 8 years.
Always goes back to Trump.
I thought it was interesting. I just think she came back to Donald Trump, I think maybe 15 or 20 times in the interview. And that one was really interesting because I was talking about the wrong track and she said, you know what I'm talking about. And I actually didn't. And I just said, I actually don't know what you're talking about. And I think that was an interesting moment because she kept on going back to Donald Trump, who obviously hasn't been in office for the last 3.5 years.
And for those of you that didn't see last night, Brett, you explained that they got there a little late and then they tried to cut it off. So that's why you were sort of rushing at the end to let it come to a close.
Yeah, it was a quick dismount because I had a lot of people rapping me doing the big rap. But listen, I'm very grateful that they came on, and dealing with the Harris people has been fine. It was a little tense because we had a time deadline, and it started later. And originally we had 25, 30 minutes. Then it was 20 minutes.
Well, whenever my debt collectors call me, I just say, well, I grew up in middle-class family. So I can't pay this bill.
She tried to do some of that word salad just like that, man. She would be like, my mom worked hard, worked 2 jobs. Trump is the reason that for 3.5 years I didn't close the border. It's Trump because of all his rhetoric. That's why we have so much hate. And it's like, no, we're talking about why did you not close the border? It's not about Trump. It's about why didn't you build the wall? Why did you rescind that bill? First thing. Why did the stay in Mexico policy get canceled first day? Why? There's something going on.
Here you go. I found it.
Yeah.
Found it.
It was essentially a pathway to citizenship for the. Yes, ma'am.
May I finish responding, please?
No.
You have to let me finish.
You have the White House and the House and the Senate.
You're not answering the question. You're finishing with word salad, bitch.
I love it. Dude, he went savage on her. I loved it.
We recognized from day one that to the point of this being your first question,
I hate how she talks with her hands, too.
For us as a nation and for the American people. And our focus has been on fixing a problem. And from day one,
problem you created.
We have done a number of things, including to address our asylum system.
Yeah,
and
one job, bitch.
She tried to address our asylum.
To tighten up penalties and increase
doesn't
penalties
shut the border.
for illegal crossings. What we needed to do to deal with points of entry between border entry points. That's the work we did.
Pause for 1 second. So right here, this is the perfect time to prove my point. Okay, all the stuff she's telling you she was wanting to do through Congress, why didn't she wait to rescind all of the Trump laws and then figure it out, fix the border, hire all these people, and then take those laws away? Why did you just open the border day one? Because she don't care. She don't want the border closed. That's why. Anyway, go ahead.
What was a bipartisan effort, including some of the most conservative members of the United States Congress, to actually strengthen the border.
I can't stand her voice, dude. It just,
would have put 15
I don't know how y'all
border agents at the border, which is why I believe the Border Patrol agents supported the bill. It would have allowed.
Just like, and she just changes her accent so much, and she's so fake. I can't.
It's so scripted. Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, she just regurgitates like
she's a
like
total
an echo chamber.
all that. Everything she says is a lie. It's
Right.
Exactly.
I mean, politicians are like lawyers. How do you know when a lawyer or a politician's lying? Their lips are moving, right?
Exactly. And that bitch is good at it. And her voice, just her voice is enough to drive me crazy. I don't care what she's saying. Her voice is enough to just drive me up a damn wall. Can you imagine trying to make love to a woman like that and her whispering in your ear? Oh, Lord.
Dude, you wouldn't be able to, because she'd be like, no, so your leg, what we're going to have to do is with your left leg, we're going to have to move it to the little bit to the right. Okay, can we just the left leg? Can we move that's better. Okay. And now no, we're not done yet. We're not done. And then the right. Okay. There you go. Now we're a little more. Okay, go. Proceed.
Can you fix my pillow? Because I came from a middle-class family.
Yeah, now we may proceed. Oh no, wait. My neck is kind of sore. Can you adjust my I grew up in a middle class family. So I know I grew up in a middle class.
And rub a little bit to the left. You know, you're missing a spot.
I never asked this question or looked into it, but is she married or have kids or anything? Like,
she's married, yeah.
She is married. Okay.
Yep.
Kids? I don't know anything about it.
I don't think she got kids. As far as I know, she don't. But I feel for her.
I just
Yeah,
saw
no,
it.
her husband's like a little bitch boy, dude.
Yeah, he is. And I've heard here in the last couple of weeks, I've heard more stuff on him and her. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. But then you can shake a stick at, and I'm talking about stuff that a man and a woman share in bed, but not between the two of them with other people. Is what I'm saying. Like I don't know if it's true or not because I hadn't checked. I just read it. Don't fear it. But I'm just saying that for somebody like her to be running for president and even have a 2% chance at winning is totally disgusting to me.
I don't believe any of these polls, dude. I think it's going to be like a landslide.
Oh, I do too.
What Trump said today was that we need everybody to vote because they're going to cheat. So we need it to be the winnings to be too big to rig. That's his new thing. Too big to rig.
Oh, they're damn sure going to cheat. They've already been cheating.
Well, dude, look at the polls. Look at the polls in 2016.
I know.
They were like, "Oh, Hillary's already president. Hillary's already," and then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh shit!" The algorithm that the Clintons set up didn't set it up enough because it didn't work.
They couldn't have set it up enough. If you read what really happened, I'm telling you, they were not going to win. Not the way that things were, because I'm here to tell you that Trump and all they knew what was happening. They didn't come into that thing blind. They knew exactly what was happening. They knew exactly how to stop it, and they did.
I stayed up all night watching that count. They kept going to that count at that one place in Detroit where they were putting cardboard signs up over the window so no one could see.
Oh, you're talking about 2020.
Yeah, 2020.
Yeah, when they shut it down, then all of a sudden it went like the line went from like this to that.
And there was fans coming in with boxes and boxes of ballots. Right. It's like, what is going on?
Yeah, and Trump was ahead of it.
Crazy.
In Pennsylvania, and when they come back, a day or two later, well, it's going down like a God. I don't know why. I mean, it's just crashing because they're all these phony ass votes.
And when we grew up, man, we used to know who was president that night.
Yes.
Right. This has never happened. Like all of a sudden, we don't know how to count.
They're liars. They're animals. It's crazy. I tried telling you. Nobody would listen.
Be a deadline, man. I mean, if you don't have it in by 4, they don't count.
Oh, Sleepy Joe over there rubbing kids' hairs and sniffing with his ice cream. I don't get it.
They like my hair when it stands up in the pool.
A bunch of losers. They're all losers.
He called her a moron the other day. I was like, holy crap.
But wait, I want to hear just a little bit more of this.
Stem the flow of fentanyl coming into the United States, which is a scourge affecting
your fault,
every
bitch.
background.
And you're on fentanyl right now, I bet.
Probably. On
It would have
something.
allowed us to put more resources into prosecuting transnational criminal
Look at Brett. He doesn't
which
care.
I have done
Just
as
look
the
at his
Attorney
face.
General, former Attorney
Yeah,
General
because
of
he's
a
like,
border state.
Madam Vice President, a couple
he's like, answer the question, bitch.
Guns and human beings. And
6
Donald Trump,
Democrats.
but let me just finish.
6
And
Democrats
Donald
doesn't give a
against that
fuck.
bill.
learned about that
Well,
bill
I have more
and
respect
told
for
them
him
to
than I ever
kill
had
it
now.
because he preferred to run on
I've
a
never
problem
heard of this dude,
instead of
but yeah, I
fixing
do
the
too.
problem. And in this election, this is rightly a discussion that the American people want to have.
Stop
and what
using
they
your
want
hands when
are
you talk.
solutions.
You're
And
driving
what
me
the
nuts.
president
She said this is rightly a discussion the American people. Bitch, don't fucking talk for me.
United States who's not playing political games with the issue,
I hear you.
but actually is focused on fixing
I hear you.
it.
Now
Democrats
let me.
voted against that bill. It would have allowed 1.8 million illegal
Here it
immigrants
is.
into the country a year.
Bernie
A
voted
lot of
against it
conservatives
even,
had a
dude.
problem with it. These are the 6
Right,
Democrats.
right.
But
Even
more
Bernie.
importantly, back to the original premise, Jocelyn Nungary, Rachel Morin, Laken Riley, they are young women who were brutally assaulted and killed by some of the men who were released at the beginning of the administration, well before a negotiated bipartisan bill.
Answer
Former
the
President
question,
Clinton actually
bitch.
referred to Laken Riley Sunday campaigning for you in Georgia, saying if those men had been properly vetted, Laken Riley probably would not have been killed. So if it wouldn't have happened, this is well before any negotiation. This is well before Donald Trump got involved in the politics. This is a specific policy decision by your administration to release
This would
these men
even
into the
stump
country. So what I'm
Obama
saying
if
to you,
he's
do
in her
you
ear.
Dude, because he said this is well before Trump. So now she probably will. I haven't seen this yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if she did. But not by him saying that, she can't go to it's Trump's fault. Like, no, he just said this was well before Trump was even.
Real quick, those earrings, those pearl earrings, I looked them up.
They're fucking microphones or
They have an
earpiece.
earpiece that looks like
Yep.
pearls. It's exactly like them.
Yep. Yeah, because there's no way this dumb bitch would be able to freaking do this on her own and answer questions. And, you know, she's obviously being told what to say.
Just wait till he stumps her, dude. Oh, I loved it.
Brett,
those
I think it's
families
really, I think
an apology.
Let me just say, first of all, those are tragic cases.
I was brought
There's
up in
no
a middle
question
class
about
family.
It's just
There's
tragic.
no question about that. And I
Nobody
can't
wants your
She didn't put her
empathy,
sad.
dude.
pain.
This bitch, she just put on a sad face. It's really tragic.
We don't want her
There's-
empathy or her sympathy. We want policy.
Look at
We
that
want-
horrible acting.
Right.
It
Like,
was really tragic.
so after these people died, did she close the border? No.
There's
Right.
no question about that. And I can't imagine the pain that the families of those
exactly,
victims have
ex-boot.
experienced for a loss that should not have occurred. So that is true.
She
It is
takes no
also
ownership of
that
it
if
at
a
all.
border security had actually been passed 9 months ago, it would be 9 months that we would have had.
They would have
more
still got
border
in, though.
agents at
That's the
border,
point.
More support for the folks who are working around the clock, trying to hold it all together.
Madam Vice President.
To
He gets her
ensure
right
Word
here.
salads,
no
bitch. Word
future
salad. Shut
harm
up. Answer the
would
question.
occur. And
Check
this
this out.
election in 20 days will determine whether we have a president of the United States who actually cares more about fixing a problem.
Oh, do you see that body language?
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
dude, I don't really pay attention to body language, but
I do.
that just gave it away where she's somebody who cares. Bitch.
This
Not
election
you.
in 20 days
Watch.
will determine whether we have
Look
a
how she
president
does
of the United
adjust
States
her
who
body right here.
actually cares
Actually
more about fixing a problem, even
care.
if it is not to their
That's
political
a tell,
advantage
dude.
in an
That's probably
election.
like, I don't know what
Because
to
there
say
was
next.
Dude, no, that
Mayday,
to me,
mayday.
right? Like, trust me, I already couldn't stand this bitch to begin with, but that right there was just wow. Talk about fake, man.
solution,
Just,
Brett.
Madam Vice President, it was a policy decision in the early part of your administration. I will
Boom.
let one of the mothers talk about it. Take a listen.
Boom. I
Because
love
of
this
the
guy.
Biden-Harris administration open border policies catch and release, they were enrolled in the Alternatives to Detention program. This meant that they were released into the United States. It was not even a full 3 weeks later that they would take my daughter, Jocelyn Nungare's life. I believe the Biden-Harris administration
Scumbags.
open border policies are responsible for the death of my daughter.
That's the early days. So do you owe them an apology is what
I
I'm
will
saying.
tell you that I am so sorry for her loss.
How about you
I'm
apologize?
so sorry for her loss. Since
Oh, all right, right on, Big Chap. Good seeing you again, brother. Much love to you, Big Chap. Big Chap says, "Take care, y'all. God bless." And you, Ronnie Cash.
Take care, brother.
Thank you, Chap. Love you, bro.
Steve, while you're paused, this would have been a perfect, if she was smart, this would have been a perfect opportunity for her to go, I'm not directly at fault for this, but I am sorry that we didn't get something through. A leader would have done that, would have took some responsibility, right? And
It just goes to show and to prove how out of touch with reality politicians are, because they honestly truly believe that they're connecting with we the people, but they're so out of touch with reality they don't, you know, they don't fucking get it.
Narcissistic.
Yeah, very manipulative. And
They know for a fact they're connecting with Satan. That's who they really want to connect with. I can guarantee you that woman right there, if she is indeed a woman, along with that, no telling how many others in our government are purely dedicated to Satan. And I don't really give a damn who believes that or not. That's who they're connected with. That's who they serve.
Well, you can't serve two masters. If you're not serving the one, you're automatically serving the other.
Exactly.
Whether you know it or not.
They do it outright. I mean, that's what all these statutes and shit have been about the last few years. And open Satan worship. I mean, hell, they do it everywhere now. It's not just here or there, it's everywhere. When they get ready to do it, they do it.
I don't even want to say this on here, so I'm not going to, but the statue of Satan is a Baphomet, which is a half, figure this out for yourself. It's a half female, half male goat with horns with a kid, a small child at each one of his knees.
Exactly.
Okay, what does that sound like? Half male, half female.
Sounds like exactly what it is.
No, if you look at the way people are acting these days and think you can change your body and all that stuff, goes right along with that same statue, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what it is. Yes. That's what the two kids are there for.
I don't want to be called a hater, so I'm not going to say what I really think, but.
Well, I agree with Ren K. CNN would have fixed this.
Oh, yeah. CBS changed her words the other day during an interview. Yeah.
They go, oh, that would have cut that out. Ooh.
Someone did file with the FCC. They probably will go nowhere because they probably police themselves, but they did file a complaint with the FCC.
I heard it was Trump that did that.
Could be. I don't know. I didn't read enough.
Well, guys, I'm going to call it a night. Thanks for having me.
Okay. Yeah, we're actually at 2 hours too, so I still got to go fix some plumbing.
Finish this last 2 minutes where he
okay. All right, hold on, Ronnie. We'll just finish the last 2 minutes and then we'll hold on.
He asked her a question and she gets stuck.
But let's talk about what is happening right now with an individual who does not want to participate in solutions. Let's talk about that as well.
Black to Trump.
In all fairness, I told you, I feel awful for what she and her family have experienced.
During that time, you said repeatedly that the border was secure. When in your mind did it start becoming a crisis?
I think we've had a broken immigration system transcending, by the way, Donald Trump's administration even before. Let's all be honest about that. I have no pride in saying that this is a perfect immigration system.
Did she just say I have no pride? Dude, I am clipping that and I'm going to use that somehow, somewhere. I'm using that in one of my videos. I have no pride.
I think we all are. That it needs to be fixed. We need more. I was just down at the border talking with border agents.
No, you weren't.
And they will tell you, and I'm sure you probably,
Oh,
I know
he
you
gets her so
investigate
bad.
and you are a serious
She didn't do a damn thing, she was.
They will tell you. We
Right.
need more judges.
You see how he's smiling
we need
almost?
we need to process those cases.
Yeah, because in his head, he's like, all right, bitch, you're talking in circles. Just answer the question.
He's about to nail
So we
it,
need
dude.
this support for those cases that should be prosecuted. They need more resources, and Congress ultimately is the only place that's
who?
going to
They're
get
illegal.
Fixed,
You
right?
can't
That's
just
how the
get 'em.
system works.
That's the premise of this question.
But
There were
that's how the
90
system
plus
works.
executive orders that were rescinded in the first days. Many of those were Trump border policies. I'm not going to stay here because there's other things to talk about, but you frequently talk to the
This
Border
guy's
Control
good,
Union
dude.
for support of that
I love
bipartisan
this
bill, and they did. They supported it. But
There
they
it
also
goes.
just endorsed Donald Trump and said, you've been quote, a
Boom.
failure with border security. Why do you think they said that?
I think
Can you replay it?
And
I don't know if you heard what he said.
They want.
They said that. There's Donald Trump and said use and bill, and they did. They supported it. But they also just endorsed Donald Trump and said you've been, quote, a failure with border security. Why do you think they said that?
That's the border agents, dude. That's the whole DHS.
They want support.
They supported the bill at
They
the
want
time,
support,
but now
and
have
that's what that border
endorsed
security
Trump
bill would have done.
because
These
you're a
guys down at the
failure.
border, these men and women, they're working hard. They're
Why would
working
they
around
say
the
that?
clock.
Oh, because they're tired.
I get it.
There's a lot of people that look back at what you said at 2019 when you first ran for president. And there have been changes, and you've talked about some of them. When it comes to immigration, you supported allowing immigrants in the country illegally to apply for driver's license, to qualify for free tuition at universities, to be enrolled in free health care. Do you still support those things?
Listen, that was 5 years ago, and I'm very clear that I will follow the law.
Follow the law, Steve. This is where you are going to get hyper. Here you go.
That was 5 years ago, and I will follow. So you'll follow the law now, but you wouldn't 5 years ago?
You know how you're always talking about, I'm just going to do my job. That's my job. I got to do my job. This is where she does this for about 5 minutes. She just says, he asks her questions. She goes, I'm just going to follow the law. I'm just going to do what they tell me.
And as vice president of the United States, that's exactly what I've done, not to mention before.
If that's the case, you chose a running mate, Tim Walz, governor of Minnesota, who signed those very things into state law.
I love it.
So do you support that?
We are very clear, and I am very clear, as is Tim Walz.
Tim Walz signed those things into law in Minnesota.
Real quick, Ronnie, Renke 2000 says that Renke 1000 sends her love.
Well, I send it right back. So tell her I said hello and I love her.
Anyway, we got a lot of more of this video we can go over next time.
Yeah, so I don't think we have time tonight, but dude,
no, he just nails her so many times, dude. He just.
And I didn't even know about this till we went live, and I haven't seen it, so I'm not even gonna watch anymore until our next live because I actually want my true reaction to it.
I watched it twice.
I haven't seen it all, so I'm not gonna watch anymore until our next stream because I really want my true reaction to it. But so far, that shit's got me wound up, man. What a fake bitch.
Shout out to Laura Louisa. Thanks for letting us show your video. The link's up there in chat somewhere. Shout out to you, Ronnie, man. I'm glad that you're hopefully feeling a little better, and I'll be praying for you, man.
Thank you, Dave. I don't feel any better, but I don't know. I feel like I need to get back on and do a little yakking, whether it's good, bad, or in the middle. So
pray for my mom, man. I'll ask my mom to pray for you. You pray for my mom. We'll see what happens.
I'll definitely do it.
But like when it comes to that, Ronnie, like we used to remember, I used to always say, "Do it, do it."
Oh yeah.
Holy crap.
Do it.
Oh, I definitely remember.
Feel better. Do it. Do that. Feel better. Do it. For real.
Man, I'm doing everything I can think of. And, some of them may not even be good. I don't know. But I still try them.
Yeah, because I love you, brother, man. I fucking love you, Ronnie.
And I love both of you guys. I honestly do. I don't know why I love Dave, but I do.
I don't know why I like. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Me, baby, me.
That's right.
Just messing with you.
I have one other good one real quick that I put. Oh shit! I thought I did. Oh, right here.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Oh yeah, that was for me.
Nice.
Well, now.
Oh hell no!
Well, now I feel like an asshole.
Okay. All right, we're out of here. All right. Any final thoughts?
Well, other than for my part, my ears are hurting from listening to that bitch. And I got to tell you, man, if it were me, I would have never listened to anywhere near that much. if it was my show or whatever. No way. I don't know how y'all do it. I honestly don't.
It's hard. It's hard.
You heard like a motherfucker, after you listen to her for 2 seconds. I mean, damn. But I mean, I understand why you do it, and I guess I got a little bit out of it. I'm trying to figure out what it is I got out of it, other than realizing how much of a bigger liar she is than I actually thought she was. But I mean, I know she's a liar, so I don't guess the scale makes any difference.
Right.
But anyway, I mean, if a person like her were to get in as president, our ass would be cooked. That's all the hell there is to it.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
I just pray that nothing like that ever happens, and I don't think it will. I don't think they can cheat that damn much. Now they're awful good at cheating, but I don't think they can cheat that much. God, I hope not.
They kind of did already 4 years ago, right? I mean,
well, they did, but I think that was allowed myself. I mean, that's just my opinion, but I think it was allowed because I think this whole thing was well, I ain't got time to go into it, and I can't say half what I want to say anyway, so I ain't going to say it.
Well, real quick too, that's what Renke, because Renke was on a shout out to Renke 2000. He was on the panel Sunday, and he brought up, and this never really clicked with me, but who the president is here affects all the other countries. So when Trump didn't win in 2020, it affected Australia. It affected all these other, and I just never thought of that before. I kind of like, whoa, I didn't even think of that.
It certainly did. I mean, the president of the United States, I mean, affects every country in the world. I don't care how big, how small, how powerful. You bet your ass it does.
That's why we need Ronnie in the fucking White House, man.
Damn right. I'd straighten this world out in a heartbeat. You know what? All honesty, I think any one of us could do a better job, or at least as good. Well, hell no, better, way better than any of these assholes have been as president the last, hell, I don't know when. Other than Trump, I mean, in my opinion, Trump done a damn good job. But other than Trump, I think any of us could have done a hell of a lot better job than any of the rest of them. All of them put together, as a matter of fact. The damn Bushes, shirts, whatever you want to call them, and all the rest of those assholes. I mean, man, we've just been totally screwed over by every one of them and made it look like we've had a wonderful job done for us, which is nothing but a joke.
Right.
And the joke is on us. And
well, that's the thing. I definitely can't complain. The 4 years that Trump was in office was the most successful and greatest time of my life. That's for sure. And then as soon as he wasn't in office, I went right back to struggling, and I still am today. So
crashed in a hurry. Yeah.
Yep.
I know exactly what you're saying. It did for all of us. Well, guys, I'm out here. I love you, and I'm going to get my ass in bed. Thanks for inviting me up. I appreciate it.
Much love, Ronnie.
No, thank you for coming up, Ronnie. It was so good to hear your voice and talk to you again, man. And dude, just know, no homo. But every night before you go to bed, every morning when you wake up, know that I love you, brother. I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
Homo.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
Seriously, no homo.
You sure about that now?
I'm not.
Uh-oh. We got a straggler down there, Steve. I do love you guys, and I appreciate your invite. But I'm the hell out of here. I got to get my ass in bed.
I'll get the rest of your body too, brother.
Talk to y'all later. And it was a great show tonight. It really was, y'all. Damn
hey,
good
man,
show.
check in with us, Ronnie, so we know what's going on, so we don't have to worry about it for a week.
All right, I'll do that.
All right, man. Take care.
Y'all too. Good night.
Good night.
Love you, brother. And shout out to Ronnie York is Ronnie Cash. The man with the greatest radio voice you have ever heard. The man with the biggest heart. The man with plenty of wisdom. And just the down-to-earth, super fucking cool guy. Ronnie York is Ronnie Cash. So if you haven't already, go check out his channel and subscribe to him. Show him love and support. Love the dude.
Trying to find his link real quick.
Oh, you got to put Ronnie Facts. RONNIEFACTS.
I found him. I found him right away under Ronnie Cash York.
Oh, okay, cool.
Actually, no.
And don't forget Laura Louisa.
Yeah, I posted her link there. So
okay.
Let me see. I got it.
And you know what, Dave? I was watching something the other day, and it was like one of those "Here's the Deal" or "Disturbing Illusion," where he was scrolling in the background, but in the background it had the Squatch, the one that the soap that you brought up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Then I was like, "Hey, Squatch, man!" Just remind me. Dave just was talking about that.
I forgot to do my little promo today. I used the bar though, so find the packaging.
Nice. Well, I'm gonna shout out Taylor Dream Cream real quick.
Yep.
You go check them out. Use the promo code Aloha and you get 15% off. And they have great products, really great products. I still use it every day. And if Bottle Keeper may happen to be listening, get a hold of me, Bottle Keeper, because I definitely use Bottle Keeper every single day, no matter what. I always have my Bottle Keeper. And I would love to promote them. I don't mind promoting Taylor Dream Cream because Tiffany is super cool. But Bottle Keeper, you got to pay me. So get a hold of me.
Right? I can't turn on my camera anymore anyways.
Oh, is everyone waking up?
You know me. I got pew-pews everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, definitely don't turn it. You can't do that on live stream. Can't do that on live stream.
I could, but it wouldn't work out very well. Exactly.
Hey, shut up.
You shut up, you wench. Oh, my bad. Listen.
All right. So
if Harris wins, get this book.
Prepare for anything survival manual. 338 essential skills.
Need this. If Harris wins, we're gonna need it. We're gonna
see, man, you're talking about you can't get me nothing for Christmas. I mean, I'm not saying anything, but
well, you live in Hawaii. You're automatically dead. I'm not no way I can keep you safe. You're in freaking Hawaii. You can't swim away, dude, because you're gonna get ate by a shark.
No, but I can still survive. I mean, unless
there's no basement.
Oh, there is underground shit. Trust me.
Oh, okay.
That's not that whole military complex freaking shit. There is underground shit. We're not on an island. Technically, we're not on an island. We are on the top of a mountain that is in the ocean.
It's a volcano.
So think about it. You're on top of a mountain that is in the ocean. So there is underground. I guarantee it. You can look at aerial views from Hawaii to Japan and all the volcanic rock, which is what we're on. It connects all the way to Japan. And Hawaii is closer to Japan than it is to California, which is weird.
Dude, I just dropped my guitar. Holy crap.
Go to Oprah. Oh, that's on a different island though, but yeah, that's on Maui. I was just watching something about that the other day, Renke, where not when they had the fires recently, but something before that happened, and they were like the city had to contact Oprah and ask if she could, because she has like a private, because she owns so much land on Maui that the people needed to like evacuate, and they actually had to get her permission to open her gate to her private road so that the people could escape.
Yeah, she probably had to hide all the kids. Did I say that out loud? Oh man, I shouldn't have said
He was
that.
babysitting that day.
So shout out to Grunt Style real quick because I didn't do it and I got to do it. Grunt Style makes fabulous clothing. If you guys conceal carry or anything,
Oh, it's
always
fabulous. It's
always a little bit
amazing.
oversized for us bigger dudes.
Oh,
But,
bigger dudes love it.
very, very good quality stuff. Shout out to Grunt Style. We love you.
Grunt Style. Shout out Grunt Style. Good stuff. Check them out. I vouch for Grunt Style. I don't know what to tell you. They're great company. Check them out.
Yeah. Yeah. And Dr. Squatch, I just enjoy your soap so much. So much.
Oh, I like it a soap. No, Squatch. I'm gonna have to try Squatch. Though. I haven't personally tried it yet, so I can't vouch for them, but I will
that,
try.
Blue. I feel terrible about dropping my guitar. Believe me, this is a nice guitar.
I heard that.
I know. It's like, holy crap! I just dropped.
Yeah, I heard. I didn't hear the guitar drop. I heard Dave's heartbreak.
You don't have to like guns. You can like whatever you want, man. It's America.
Hey, you don't gotta like guns. They're good. But if you think about it, damn it, I gotta go. I still gotta go to work. But real quick about the guns, if you think about it, gun laws, like they make a gun-free zone or whatever, like it's against the law to own a gun here. Now think about when bad things happen. It's always in those zones. So when you have responsible gun owners around and then something bad's about to happen, that responsible gun owner eliminates that problem because the police are always a day late and $1 short. So, like them or hate them, it doesn't matter, but they are needed.
Cheryl, I never put out the traps. I never put them out because I'm procrastinating it. So
you can't procrastinate something like that.
Well, I bought remember I bought the poison traps, right? And then toward the end of our stream, people started saying, well, you probably shouldn't use the poison traps. And then I got to thinking about it. Like if a rat does get into the poison and die in my yard and the dog finds it, it could happen, right? So I kind of rethought the poison. So I think I'm going to take the poison back and just
That's
go
why I
out.
never really did poison either because of Pablo, but yeah. Oh, well, I got two things to say real quick because of that. Because one, Hologram Man says you don't trust anyone with a firearm if I don't have one, but you trust Dave though, right? Because Dave's personal experience, I've never known Dave to not have one. But then two, speaking of rats, this job I got to go to is because the rats ate through their PEX plumbing pipe and caused water to flood in their walls. And I get to go crawl in a flipping attic and sweat my ass off. But not really sweat my ass off because it's after 7 o'clock. So
sorry, man. My ADHD is on fire today.
Mine too, dude. I could go for another 3 hours and not even realize it.
I'm like crazy. Creek said the bucket of water with the flap on top for the rats. And did he ever post a video of that? Or I thought he was going to. Of how
I've seen videos. I've seen videos on the bucket thing, but I don't know if Creek did. Wait, Steve, I got a near new Washburn acoustic electric, nicest we ever had. One day first drop is inevitable. Oh, Creek said he hasn't, but it's badass.
Creek, send me
I've seen videos on it. It's
if you could send me a picture of it, I could make it.
The house I'm going to, I was there like 6 months ago. And I haven't been back since, but I did put a bucket up there with one of those. I wonder if it's still up there or if there's any dead rats in it. Which would be crazy, right? I go there 6 months later and I go up there and it's like Look inside the bucket. There's just like 12 dead rats in there or some shit.
The only good rat is a dead rat. Snitches get stitches.
I gotta pull it up real quick, dude, because they're really, really cool to watch. Just gotta find a quick one. Oh, I haven't seen that one before. I haven't seen that one before either. That's a different.
I'd rather
style.
just buy them than make them, but I will make them. But I don't have a lot of time lately, man.
All right, I'm gonna mute it. Oh shit! Son of a bitch, mother fudger. All right, here we go. That's what. Dude, my batteries on my cordless mouse are dying. Gosh darn it!
It's a sign to go to work.
I know, but I can't do nothing yet. I'm gonna have to. If I can get this to play, I'm gonna go grab batteries. I gotta run to the garage though. So I'm gonna play this, and then while this plays, I'll be right back. I got it muted though, so I don't want to get copyright.
Little Mousy, come up to the bucket. I will narrate. The Mousy slowly walks to the black door of death. Mousy walk. Mousy like, no, I'm not stepping on that, man. I'm not gonna
Man, this
step
some
on that,
kind of
man.
trap, man.
I'm out of here, man. Dave's not here, man.
It's some kind of trap, man. Look at this bullshit. Yeah, but I don't know though, man. It just smells good up in there, man. They got that, man. They got some baby back rib up in there. You smell it? You smell
Hey,
it?
Charlie,
Yeah, man.
Charlie, I'm down in here, man. There's a
I
lot
don't
of
trust.
food down here, Charlie.
Yeah, I'm
Come on
going
in.
for it, dog. Oh, no.
Oh, the best. You haven't
This
lived
one,
until
I've
you've been in
never
your
seen
backyard.
this. I've
Go ahead.
never seen this.
I made one of those with the cardboard, but the rats are heavy, man. Those cardboards have been right up. I like that.
Hey, Charlie, there's food in here. Come on up.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
God, there's a lot of rats. Oh, it's just replaying over and over.
I've never seen this. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I got your rings right here. Yeah, I didn't see that one before.
All right, there we go. Now my mouse works. So much better. But yeah, that's pretty cool though. I never seen that one. The whole lid. But anyway, yeah, that shit works. That style. What's up, Southern Song Grown? Someone on Creek's panel made one a few months ago. I think it was Ryan. All right, anywho, we're at 227, which is my son's birthday. Shout out to my son Damon, that sexy mother fudger. And shout out to everyone in chat, everyone that showed up, everyone that hung out with us, all 37 people that hit that like button. And
we got to get that to 50, though. We got to get that to 50, but we'll work on it.
One of these days. But yeah, just in case, if you haven't hit that like button,
please hit
maybe you could now.
Do it now. Be like those emails.
Well, now I feel like an asshole.
Once you get the email, if you don't send it to 7 people, bad things.
Oh yeah, remember those? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Bad karma and bad thing, and then people would buy into it and be like, oh, and then all of a sudden you're getting the same email from like 50 people.
Right. If you don't hit that like button, your finger's gonna fall off. Oh, well, I'm going into the bathroom again. You better take me off stage. Anyway, I don't have nothing like fancy to say tonight. I would just say, love on your family, man, and those around you. Be kind to everyone, even the ones that are idiots, man. I never used to think like this, but nowadays I've been thinking of de-escalating things. Back in the day, I always thought like I had to approach every situation with pride. Like, well, if you let someone get over on you, man, you're weak. But in reality, man, when you walk away unscathed and the other person leaves and you don't have an altercation, that's how you win. I've fought many a times, and every time I fought, I usually won, but still I have a black eye, a busted nose, busted knuckles. I'd rather just de-escalate everything, man, and just be kind. Do what you can to be kind. Stay out of those situations. Advice for the day.
Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. Yep.
Much love, Charlie.
Oh, yeah, Charlie.
Love,
oh, shoot. And I'm getting phone calls too, work phone calls. So
Get to work.
Awesome. So with that, I like that. I agree with you 100%, Dave. So true. And with that being said too, like I always say too, at the end of the day, you have so much more in common with someone than you don't. So you notice it. You could be talking to someone for an hour and then they say one thing and then that one thing you don't agree with, and then all of a sudden you're just like, fuck this person. It's like, why? Because you have one thing that's not in common. Like, whatever. Like, you're not supposed to have everything in common. So enjoy the things that you do have in common and enjoy life. Because the effect that you have on others is the most valuable currency that there is. Think about that one. The effect that you have on others is the most valuable currency that there is, because if you're going to affect others in a negative way, then you're not valuable, So just be a good person, do the right thing, treat others the way you want to be treated. And with that being said, have a beautiful morning, beautiful day, beautiful afternoon, beautiful evening, and beautiful night, whatever it may be, wherever you are. Much love, much aloha. Most importantly, God bless.
Oh my God, dude.
I'm done. Oh, I'm sorry. I just died. I can't breathe. Steve, I swear to you, I haven't laughed that hard in like 10 years.
How's everybody doing now?
Oh,
Armageddon.
no.
Armageddon.
It's gonna be rough.
You were born in America, you're an American.
That's that. I guess right after high school, ended up joining the Army.
You guys seem way more chill than that intro. I'm ready to take your fucking country back. I don't even live there.
Dude, we should get a boxing match going.
Smack the shit out of
That sounded wrong. I had to highlight that one. Oh my Lord.
Stay the hell out of the left lane if you're not passing.
You're so salty about this driver.
Finally, a law that I can get behind. If you're driving slow in the left lane, it's punishable by death.
You don't have to have a massive channel to make an impact,
Steve, you smoke like a girl.
They're always there watching.
I do not sound like Jalen.
Do I drop the wheelchair jokes? He's like, just fuck them.
That's what the whole freedom of speech is.
That's a good point.
Everybody gets elected.
You don't have to agree with it, but you best defend the right to do it.
If you don't know your rights, you don't have any.
We just got a bidet.
The Constitution doesn't give you rights, you have natural rights.
Bidet will change your life.
But the Constitution protects your rights.
You'll never go back.
Little horny bastard, he ruined it for everybody.
I bet he wanted to knock him out.
It's never because of their race, identity, religion, or
Teach these government nerds that all swear an oath to it what a freedom freedoms are because they're so lazy they don't care.
I had a fun night. I haven't laughed that hard in a long time.
You know, don't live on the past or take the present for granted and only think about the future.
People are wearing blinders. They don't understand what.
I'm not going to apologize for that.
You were calling him an idiot.
I'm really disappointed in you.
It was something that you just didn't agree on.
I had all my money on you tonight.
I'm guilty of inciting my constitutional right.
You know, if they don't like it, then they don't have to be there. Love y'all. See y'all on the next one.
You know, you're never going to please everyone.
I don't think that God sees different races at all.
Much love to y'all. Stay prayed up, man. God is good. Love each other and be kind.
Much love, much aloha, and most importantly, God bless.
Home again.
Out of here.